Okay, now it's behaving itself at 30. I don't know if it was just the game figuring itself out. Mining for bitcoins? Maybe. Alright, we should be good. I apologize for what, like 30 minutes there? Made you all wait way too long. I apologize. Let's play the game and hope it doesn't break later.
The house was ablaze as I departed. I set off into the deepest crevices of the abyss,
As long as you're safe.
leaving all behind.
As one does.
Not knowing what I was to find, I took the plunge.
Oh, this is pretty.
Straight.
This is
into
hella
the
pretty, chat.
darkness. And what lay there
That is so fucking
at
pretty.
its
I
heart
think wave, pardon me.
shook me to my
I
core.
need to shut up.
I may have abandoned all my fears, but they have not forgotten me.
Well, that is it for now, folks, but make sure you stay tuned because we'll be taking your sound requests and...
Oh, probably should have adjusted the sound. Although the sound wasn't too bad. Oh. Oh. This is gorgeous. I love it. Maybe it was trying to... Oh, maybe what it was doing, it was unloading texture packages or something as the game was being launched for the first time. Furry is me? I don't know. This has details I don't even think you can see on me if I were in person. I'm gonna go touch the dog and the cement mixer and make a nice little soup. Can I touch it? No. Watch me have to actually go back this way. Cool. Can I take the box cutter? For no particular reason. Oh. I'm just making messes, chat. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I appreciate a game that lets me take a weapon the first time I find one. How do I use it, though? Can I have a beer? I'm not a fan of beer, but can I have it? Look at all this. Why would you put onions next to fruit? And garlic. You're just gonna kill the pears. Unless you plan on cooking this right away to make some nice sausages. Was this here before? Might have been. Hi. I have a VHS tape. Handheld camera records mini VX tapes. Oh. Tab to open inventory. Dog finale. Well, that doesn't look nearly as pretty as what I'm looking at out here. Uh-oh. Don't whack the dog! You motherfucker. You can focus the camera screen by pressing that. Okay. This, film grain quality is ass. Camera is miserable. What's up here? Why do I hear, like, ring? I got some horror in this game. That's good to know. Can I have this? Bring back the dog. Probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, this is an SCP game, by the way. Go how many? Something about the Replication Division or something. So, yeah. Could probably open the lock with this. Where'd dog go? Someone played this thing on... Oh, am I supposed to do it with this? I'm just skipping all... I haven't even tried the front door, chat. I'm just doing everything else and wandering into the actual... Locked my own house. Unacceptable. Spooky. Like, I was hearing some, like, noises, and it was the dog. You know... Sure. A chainsaw. Am I upgrading? I have no idea how to use the thing. We'll figure it out. This is a very interesting dynamic. I'm gonna say that now, Chad. I don't know if it's because of my lowered settings, but like the contrast of the textures and everything between the camera and the game itself is really kind of neat. What if I do if I press this? Oh. Not sure if I should do that. Can I get some food? I just stuffed my face, but you know how I am. Man, a lot more ambience in this room, and then I'm just... Some cursed on the toilet? Oh, in there. No? There's a key there. I know how to deal with it. But why am I getting cursed images? Oh. Something here. Can't seem to... That's not safe for your teeth or face. Not Teddy! What do you got? Nothing? You're just an anomaly? Gotcha. So I don't know what SCPs we're dealing with. I don't know anything really about the replication department, aside from the fact that they replicate things, whatever that might mean. But if you're not familiar with SCP, SCP it stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. It is a whole universe in Wiki that you can read if you want some spooky reading or funny reading, because it kind of can go either way. Or majestic and sad and all that sort of stuff. But the idea is that it's a, like, how would you say, like a whole universe of anomalies and stuff. SCP is is also named the Foundation. They are a secret international organization that doesn't, they work with governments, but they're not under any government per se. That they go around containing anomalies, learning about them, studying them, and neutralizing them when necessary if possible. But largely trying to contain them so that they don't become problems for the mass. There are several other organizations that have their own goals, like the Global Occult Coalition, the Serpent's Hand, all these other things. It's a really large multiverse of concepts, but there are like 8,000 different entries of SCPs, from memetics, which are things that affect the way you think and identify, essentially memes that infiltrate and cause information cognitohazards, from dimensional beings to anomalous objects to all sorts of stuff. Curious to see what we run into. Anyway, I need to turn this off so I can grab that key. It's a really fun universe. You can just read entries or find people on YouTube that read. It's really good. Another video cassette. I mean, if I must. This is upstairs. That's the photos. That's a lamp. And that's a very bloody bathroom with something under the sink. Oh, secrets. Gotcha. But yeah, there's a whole world of anomalies, and they're all created by just random people. No one owns or is supposed to own. This is supposed to be like a free, or how would you say it? Like, it's just an open community wiki where people just add to it. Obviously, not anybody can add to it. I think people submit things and it gets like approved or whatever in some ways, but it's really cool. It's really fun. Also really spooky. Some of them. But if you just want like things to sleep to or just kind of chill out to, there are YouTubers like Dr. Maxwell or Bolgan that do like readings of the documents and kind of do some 3D renderings of some of the anomalies. They're really cool. But I guess I found No reason to go outside yet. That looks like inside. What do you mean? Also, buildings like this upset me. There's a room here behind God. Something out of the place. Yeah, I wonder what it is. I'm looking at it. Oh, I see how this game plays. Can I look at you again? What's the order? Pictures in the middle. The pictures up top. Gotcha. And then that gives me access to the room. Gotcha. That's that. And that. And it's mine. Anyway, what's in here? Aha! Oh, a magazine. A fruit bowl. I'm dumping the fruit. I cannot dump the fruit. Why can I touch the fruit? Why must I touch the fruit? Oh. For you. I feel like there's an achievement for this. Okay, well, I unlocked another thing there. What is that? Rotten sausages? And someone left their eggs? Trust me, if that was left out of randomness, those would be not pleasant. And the onions and garlic. What am I looking at here? What is this? Bread. Grassy would be here in a heartbeat with that. Huh. That don't look normal. The lamb's head? Why would you want a lamb's head? Of all parts of an animal, it doesn't even have its face. Why can't I examine these things but do nothing with them but turn them around? Weird. Secrets that I don't understand. Alright, let's go into the thingy. Can I open these doors? No. No. Probably shouldn't be wasting so much time. Now, why'd you go making a mess everywhere? Something's gonna pull me right in, I imagine. Alright. That key... I don't even know who I am or what I'm doing here. I don't know if I'm part of the SCP Foundation or some random person. I don't know if this house is the SCP or what. Attic. Also, why am I hearing this music? Pests. Oh, I found the teddy. I found that. So there's a meat thing at the top that I need to find. Okay. Oh, I have to go that way? But I didn't even do the... I need access to the attic. Fine. This is pretty, though. I'll go this way. A Greek house? I don't know. God, this game is so pretty, chat. Pardon me. Excuse you, I was doing a thing. I keep falling in at a certain point. Is there... I can't see anything through the camera. Am I even getting closer? It looks like I might be getting closer each time I go. Or not? Can't go any further. The only hint I have is an attic, but I can't leave. And I just have chimes everywhere. I can't tell if I'm getting closer each time I reset. Thing is, I can't see anything with this. Oh! Sneaky, sneaky. I have to turn the flashlight on, chat. God, I love SCPs. I wonder how long it would have taken me if I didn't just press that on instinct. Man, this music. Oh, I'm so excited, chat. Attic. Well, don't stop the music on my account. Oh, video games. I wonder if she's alright, chat. Anything else here? In the vast abyss? I wonder if falling would just reset me back over there faster. Eh, we'll go the long way. Light. Let there be light. Man, someone made a hell of a mess in here. Attic. Okay. We have our vampire repellent. And we have our rotting meat that's meant to be cured, not rot. Someone ain't taking care of their shit. Video games. Give me a moment. I wish to explore. So that should be all the good stuff. Ooh. Could probably play this in a record player. I kind of want to. Game cartridge, 501. The old game cartridge looks like it's one of those knockoff 501 game packs where only 3 games are actually playable. Very true. Remember those back in the day, chat? Some of you all too young to know what that is. A flashlight. Why would I need a flashlight? Where you just have a game. Like Nankin Museum, for instance, is a really good one. Ooh. Could be playable somewhere. Okay. I don't know which game I'm meant to play, but it's good to know I found that. And more records? Oldies. Snake. What's in my shit, chat? No? Oh, hi. I don't want to summon you right now. I kind of want to... Oh, I need to remember what game and the time. Yeah, I can't summon you unless I have everything right. Alright. Well, I don't remember what it is, but let's just see what they all sound like. Is that all I'm getting? Okay. These chips are spicy. All I got is white noise, chat. What was the time? This is the game we want. We want... Gotcha, 11:30. Okay. He solved the puzzles. I don't know what the point was of getting all these. I don't know if that causes something or if that was required, because let me rewatch this tape. We have that. We have the teddy bear. We have that. Okay, I did all that. Is that for like a secret or something? I bet it's Tainted Fate. I'm curious, do the other games play? Ah, shit. How about you? Who went and broke them? Someone needs to blow into them. Save them now. Alright. Yeah. Now, actually, I did all of those things. Oh, bring back all the bonus objects in the house. Okay, I did that, so I got an achievement for that. Nice. I don't know if I needed to do the door, or if I would have gotten it later when I left. Alright, lady. Oh, don't grab me. That is rude!
This is wrong. It's all wrong.
Jesus, Annie. So rude. How dare she just grab me like that? Hello? Hello? Who went and sounded the alarm? Now my eyes are watering. Big monster in a bag of flaming hot Doritos. I don't know if there's something else secret here that I need to know. There are a few other things I can observe. How many achievements does this game actually have? Get to dick. Oh. Understood. We are in. We're Class D. Fuck us. We are so ditch. We are Class D. Class D are death row prisoners that are used to test the SCPs with, because some of them are fatal. Oftentimes, Class D just get executed, or they just keep getting used from one to another until they just die. Anyway, I wanted to see how many. There are 22. Okay, I won't spoil myself what they are. At some point, I might come back.
Crap. Forgot your old music from the Amnestics.
Ah,
Hello,
Mystics.
D-Class 3546. You work here. This is the SCP Replication Division.
Don't talk down to
We make
me.
replicas of anomalous objects and paranormal events here. I am the site coordinator. You've run through this scenario over 100 times.
Lovely.
Please come to the middle of this hangar. There's a control panel on a raised platform. Next to it is an intercom.
I think they're talking to me like I'm special, chat. How do I get over there? Maybe I am special. Don't answer this question. This is a very pretty environment that you guys have put together. Very pretty. So we are actually at the facility. We're in the replication department. And as they say, they replicate scenarios to kind of either create or investigate in a recreated scenario of SCP anomalies. Yeah. You have secrets.
The intercom in the middle of the hangar.
Yeah.
Platform next to the control panel.
Should I speedrun this, chat? You want to see what happens when I touch this? Ah, I thought I'd get executed. They're smarter. How dare they? Try to run out and exit that. Clearly, I can't actually leave. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just sick.
Stop walking around aimlessly. Come up on the raised platform, speak into the intercom.
It's not aimless. Hello, doggo. You're alive! I appreciate being alive. Can I climb this? I can't. Where am I going? They want me over there. I'll get there. Eventually. What if I just jump off? Oh. Hello, peepers. How are you guys? No, don't run away. Aw. I don't remember which one that is. SCP-1303 or something? They're literally harmless. They're just little rotating, like, or little gliding eyeballs that like to just stare at you. They don't do anything. Furs. They're useful though, because if you use them against certain anomalies that require eye of contact, you can use them to kind of watch things. Now jump! Think of all the donuts! Donuts! Oh, the game stops me from jumping, chat. That would have been so funny. Peepers. There's no achievement for seeing the peepers? Curious. I think that would be an achievement worth getting. Okay, so there are little secrets here for the funsies. He has no more dialogue to chastise me with. That's good to know. Oh. Let's see. There's a long list, friend. I'll get to that. Would have been funny. You like donuts, and I'm like Homer, and I just jump off the edge. Like donuts! I'm particularly thinking of the scene where... Although this, I don't think had anything to do with donuts, but he was on like a crane, and was getting swung between a rock and a place, like a bar that was called a hard place. And he was just getting smashed between them in the movie. Duckle. Hello, Duckle. They aren't feeding you enough. Actually, I feel like all of these had dogs in them, and you're like the last one out of like 100 something. Alright, I wasted my time. I found some peepers. I'm happy. I believe that's their nickname. I believe that's what it is. I didn't look in the car, but I'm sure it's fine.
SCP-9237 reenactment test
9237.
179 completed by Class D subordinate number
Don't know what that is.
3546. Restoration of reenactment scene by cleanup crew request filed.
Who are you? What's going on here?
Just calm down, breathe in, breathe out. As I stated previously, I am the site coordinator of the Replication Division's Facility 1. You are a T-class tester who tests paranormal entities that we have replicated here.
Interesting.
If you're feeling distraught, fatigued, bloated, and or disoriented, then allow me to provide you an ounce of comfort in saying that's completely normal.
Why don't I remember anything?
I concur. It is normal. This is my everyday being.
They're what you might call forgetting pills. You ingested them prior to the test. We need you as close to a clean slate state each time you go through the test, so as to avoid demonic contamination. Surely you understand? We don't want you staining the house with your own projections now, do we? No. First question. Upon retrieving the bathroom door from the camera's void dimension and entering the bathroom, what did you encounter?
Oh. I can lie or tell the truth. I'll be truthful today. It's rare, but I'll do it.
Some kind of ocean and boundless darkness.
Yes, and in the ocean you found?
A tape of the little girl in the attic.
Great. And when you reached the attic and set everything up like in the video, what happened?
She grabbed me. She told me to piss off and vanished. More or less.
She refused to be brought back.
And that concludes our interview. Class D subordinate, drop off the items you acquired during testing into the duffel bag next to the exit doors. You may carry on with testing after that.
Where are the exit doors?
Behind you, in the corner of the hangar, big red doors, red light shining above them. Just go on.
You're gonna treat me like an idiot. I'm gonna
Site
act like
coordinator
one.
out. And remember, there is no Replication Division.
This is very... Can you stop dinging my ears? Oh. I don't like this. It's tickling my brain in weird ways, chat. I don't like the way this tickles my brain. I like the music, though. But there's like little clicks in the back. Headphone users beware. It's tickling you. In the brain. In the head. What if I just leave? Oh. Nope, it stopped tickling my brain. Let's see.
Alright, D-Class number 3546. Back from another round in the house.
Oh, hi.
Complex SCP replica.
Shoot, what? Bright.
Great, but I gotta run. Great work, and keep on, keeping on. Yeah, I don't know how.
Hello, Dr. Bright. Dr. Bright is immortal because his soul is possessed within the amulet, so anytime someone wears that amulet, he possesses that body. So even if you kill the body, as long as that amulet goes on another person, he will possess them and move on. Thing is, he's supposed to be a lot more goofy, doing terrible atrocities for the funny. If you want a fun video to watch, go watch on YouTube the 101 things or whatever that Dr. Bright can't do. Rules made specifically for Dr. Bright because he does some horrendous and hilarious shit because he's immortal and doesn't care. Him and Dr. Clef get up to some real nonsense too. Did you know? Replication Division. No canines were harmed during your testing. Potter is safe and sound. Our animatronics team did a great job, right? You're lying to me. You lie. I won't forgive you. Never trust SCP Foundation. I like the little lore drops they're doing, or little like things for people that know about SCP Universe.
Hello, Class D, Subordinate 3546. Don't worry, you are getting decontaminated so that you may resume your important work.
My clothes are getting wet.
79th test of our prime replica, the famous camera and house combo. Don't be alarmed if you can't remember much about your life. Your memories will start coming back at some point. Maybe it's better you not remember your life
As you
anyway.
gas me.
So, decontamination done. Happy testing.
Okay. Oh, am I looking at the wrong door? No. They're just vacuuming out the gas that was filtering my lungs. I feel like normally a D-class would be escorted through such things like this. I got an achievement for going through the decontamination process, so fresh and clean. Code Red, Code Crimson, and Unnamed. Replication Division, lockdown level, safe, normal, caution, breach. Why are we on a Code Red? I feel like everyone was telling me things were fine, and I see Code Red marked right there. Let's see, armory and security. Maybe that might be worth visiting. I don't appreciate that. That actually kind of broke my brain a little bit, please. Please don't do that. Any more peepers? No. There's gonna be little references I miss, I'm sure. That actually was interesting. I am here. Where's my escort? Air ducts. Why would you mark that? In the bathrooms? And site coordinator? Also, it's weird. Site coordinators don't usually handle the experiments themselves. They don't usually talk to the D-class themselves. They have researchers to do that. And site coordinator just receives the reports. Dr. Shaw? That name sounds familiar. So I am literally here. Floors down. Open, Dr. Shaw. Can I go this way? Level 3 keycard required. Well, don't worry, Dr. Bright. I can guarantee you a good time. I just need a little favor. He's probably gone. Is it D or E, the bottom class? So the different groups, there is no Class E to my understanding. Class D are the prisoners and test subjects. Then there's like the researchers, and then you have site directors, you have agents, MTF, stuff like that deal with contamination. You have security, and then you have some random staff members as well. Yeah. Class D are really the only ones that test. You have MTF agents that will go to contain or manage anomalies. But yeah, there is no like. Are we sure this chain's gonna work? Don't know if I'm convinced. What is the reality, actually, chap? I remember that the prisoners were the test subject. I say loosely, of course, because they were supposed to be let free if they survive. Don't think... Well, they might have been told that, but that was never... I don't think that's ever the truth. If you're... Except for very special circumstances where you've proven your worth in extraordinary ways. Class D, where... The only way they get set free is by being terminated. Class D usually don't get their sentences reduced or anything like that. They just disappeared from the world. Oh. These are all replicates, by the way. Okay. We have 914. Okay. So these are all replicated anomalies. Noted. So 914 is the big cog machine from like Containment Breach, the original game and stuff that upgrades your shit. You have the flamingos, which will duplicate and then attack you in mass if enough of them are made, unless you deal with the alpha. SCP-R6448. I don't remember if this is not deer, if this is the deer god, or if this is one of the other deer anomalies. I can't imagine it's deer god. Deer god has to be contained under a certain special circumstance, and replicating that would be disastrous. So it must be a not deer instance, which are very carnivorous deers. We have the banana, which I believe leads you to the banana dimension, which we ended up destroying by sending a few fruit flies over that end up eating all the banana people. You have the bathtub. Don't remember much about the bathtub. I don't know much about the bucket, I don't think. Shooting range, armory, security, decontamination, bathroom, archives, Annie's office. Wait. That's suspect. That's even like written on or graffitied on. Liquid SCP replicator. I'm starting to think the reality I see is not actual reality, chat. Yep.
Annie?
Yep.
Annie.
Oh, I'm Annie. Question mark?
Come on.
Up on your feet. You're no good to anyone down
So here's
there.
security. These are not MTF.
I told them to cool it with the amnestics, but they just love taking advice from security. Let's get you to your office. That feeling in your gut, like you're gonna vomit your insides out, that is, normal, and you've been through this more times than I care to count. Right now, you need to ground yourself. And there's something in your office that'll help you do just that. We call them Pathfinders. Personal items that you and only you know the full story of. They'll help you find your bearings.
Interesting.
Check them out inside, and everything about this place will start coming back to you real soon. It ain't all happy memories in there, but that's just life, I guess. I'll be waiting here once you're done. See you when you get back.
Normally...
And, almost forgot. I'm John. Hopefully you'll figure that out for yourself soon.
D-Class don't usually have an office. They usually have a cell. Security is usually not very nice to D-Class. Not necessarily rude. Also, I'm not sure you're holding that gun properly, but that's fine. It looks weirdly shaped. Like the boomstick? Yeah. Yeah, D-Class would be promised a bunch of shit, for sure. They don't care. I'm sorry, I found your snack bar. This is a very old-timey vending machine. I feel like this is itself an SCP. that door is open too. Can I go over there? Just a bathroom? Yes. Oh, we got a fancy hand dry. No reflection. I'm a vampire. I see why the garlic and everything was necessary. Okay. I do not have. Feel tight. No way I'm getting in. Okay. Fancy ass elevators over here. I still don't understand why we're in code red.
Whoa, you don't look too hot.
I'm doing great.
As charming as that sounds, I think you should check your Pathfinders first. We can talk then. You know, once you remember how to talk.
Wasn't I just talking earlier in the intercom room? When did I lose speech? Hello. You found me at a very compromising moment there, Flavorful. I was quite literally speechless. Welcome to SCP. Go hell, Manny. I'm making this game's gonna be much longer because I'm screwing around. Annie's off. This all feels not normal for an SCP game, or rather SCP Universe. Why do I have deer butt in my face here? Excuse you. Right there. Night's the night, whatever it takes. Trust the bathtub. Oh wait, the bathtub is the bloody bathtub, isn't it? Why would I trust the bloody bathtub? Signed, Annie. Is that it? There was a thingy here. A thingy. Ooh, a little terrarium. Nice.
After Dad left, I did some things I don't like to think about too much. Got into some real trouble real quick. And when they offered to help, I didn't see any other way of going about it.
I got into a fist fight and got a black eye. That necklace seems odd. Okay, I was incarcerated. The fuck kind of Rubik's Cube house is this? Oh.
Dearest Annie, there are things that have been eating away at me for years. I have to try and make it right for both of you. I hope that it's not too late. I will come back to you and make sense of it all. Keep the light on until I get back.
I must have read this note a billion times. But no matter how many times I've read it, I still can't figure it out. What could make you leave your only child behind?
Oh, it said for both of you. Does that mean me and Mother,
The
or?
note came with this inside. Thanks for the jewels, Dad. Really made you leaving feel like a breeze.
What with these bangles? These bangles and stuff look really odd. Oh. This looks funny.
Regional Science Fair. The thing that won it was my homemade portable radio tower.
Well, like I did
Sleep
when I was a
was
kid.
a no-show for weeks leading up to it. It was a Monday. I remember because Dad split the next Thursday. Didn't get much sleep after that either.
Okay, I'm gonna touch everything.
A keepsake from Mom. She died before I got the chance to meet her.
You might think that's a tree, chat. I don't know if that's a tree. I'm curious if it's a symbol for the serpent's hand or something else. Because if that's the case, that's going to be very curious. I'm not familiar with this being the symbol for serpent's hand, but it might be. Which is a agency that usually competes against the Foundation. Usually pretty hostile.
Brace yourself. This is the best.
What are these
part.
faces?
The first movie I ever saw in the cinema with Dad. The abduction scene made me spill my soda all over him, but he couldn't stop laughing. I try to catch it whenever it's on at a revival house.
Raiders from Planet X. First contact, one last hope. Okay. This seems like an interesting piece of art. A croissant? With chocolate in it? I'm less interested.
I guess the two of them make all of this seem worthwhile. Couldn't take off the suit even for a photo, could you, John?
See, this is weird. D-Class don't usually have good relationship with Foundation, unless there's some weird circumstances. There are times where agents and stuff will get demoted to D-Class, but usually, they're usually treated even worse because they were people that usually violated ethics and stuff like that to get them demoted in some weird way. Oh. Curious. Curious I am. Can I eat the croissant?
They've been redacting my reports on the house for some reason.
It's the debating tub. Okay, I'm not familiar with this one, I don't think. SCP-R 1974. Testing protocol. Engage in a debate as heatedly as possible. Desired outcome. To test emotional aptitudes and spikes of each personality. Note, the bathtub was grumpy this time and didn't feel like talking. It retaliated with the following quote. What are you going to do? Flush me? What a badass tub. It is not deer. Brassy, it's not deer. Can't believe it's not deer. Testing protocol. Take the subject's blood on a weekly basis coupled with testing the subject's communicative competencies. Desired outcome. Blood color matches that of SCP-6448 and then subject becoming increasingly talkative, although quite morose. Note, SCP-R6448 expressed a desire to be called Frank from now on. He does not seem to be adapting to indoor captivity particularly well. No. They're also social. SCP-R9237, the house. I don't know if this is a real anomaly in the entry or if this is just like one made for the game. Testing protocol redacted. Desired outcome. Transfer the child from the void for containment purposes. Redacted. Interesting. Can I speak now? Found peepers. I wonder if there are other things. Find. Yeah, Dr. Bright, peepers. Oh, we have all the anomalies that we normally have.
All done? It's standard procedure to ask you a couple of personal questions, just to make sure you're all there. I don't mean to pry, but protocol means I'm obliged to.
Well, I imagine you know
Ready?
the answers anyway.
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
A locket.
What won you the science fair competition?
A portable radio tower.
Right. And the last one. Why were you conscripted by the Replication Division?
Because I'm a badass engineer.
You're just one Pathfinder away from getting out of this room. Scout's honor. Give him one last look. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm assuming it's because I'm getting one out of jail.
you?
A locket.
What won you the science fair competition?
A portable radio tower.
Right. And the last one. Why were you conscripted by the Replication Division?
To avoid jail time.
It is my privilege to conclude that you are of sound body and mind. Welcome back, Annie.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Apple's on my side,
I guess.
flavorful.
Where is everyone anyway?
There was a little mishap while you were in the house. Frank blew out of here and took a few dozen blocks of concrete with him as well.
Oh, not
You
the
don't
deer.
say.
Yes, ma'am. And as a little bonus for us, Code Red lockdown. Everyone was evacuated on the spot.
Why
well,
are we not?
everyone except the three of us and a particular pain in the ass. Someone has to stay behind so we can have subordinates to fuck.
Attention! All personnel gather up.
Speak of the devil.
1 second, I have to fix something.
Well, if it isn't our very own D-Class 3546 back to her former glory. Considering we're under Code Red lockdown, protocols are paramount. We've had enough of an eventful evening with someone deciding SCP-R-6448 deserved a night on the town. There will be no more mistakes tonight. Your little skeleton crew of 3 is the only personnel remaining on site as per emergency protocol. With that in mind, D-Class 3546, I believe you have a mandatory weapons and safety rebrief to attend. Run along now. Mustn't keep your colleagues waiting.
Everything feels weird, chat. Everything feels weird. I'm referred as D-Class, but I have privileges that D-Class shouldn't have.
Jesus.
Normally.
Good evening. My name is... Do I really need to do this? She knows what my freaking name is.
Safety protocols and regulations are to be followed to the letter.
Good evening. My name is Ray, and I will be performing the mandatory weapons and safety rebrief as prescribed by the SCP Replication Division's Safety and Regulatory Protocol. I will now commence with the rebrief.
Wonderful. Now get to it.
He always stops listening at this point. Yada yada yada, don't blow your brains out with a firearm. Kinda obvious, but hey. Don't mistake SCP-2950 for SCP-396.
Don't know which ones those are.
And I think we're done. Congratulations, you are now officially rebriefed. Weapons and safety-wise.
I can't believe just how much safer I feel already.
Good. And for that, you get a cookie.
Ooh.
In the form of this beautiful level 1 keycard that'll get you into replica testing. I'd say don't spend it all in one place, but that's kind of the point.
We ain't Crimson now?
That's my cue. With everyone evacuated, guess I'm the designated power generator fixer. See you around.
Level 1. They're letting me get away with way too much.
Assignment for the night. A festering nuisance, but an assignment nonetheless.
Bathtub.
SCP-R-1974 awaits in the replication testing area. You'll be testing for speech patterns, syntax, and personality disorders.
I may have a few of those.
But one that takes a heavy mental toll. Make sure to forward all my animosities. Director out.
This fucker. Shit. I'm getting away with a lot and given permissions that D-Class aren't normally given. Also, it is very weird that we're on a Code Red breach lockdown, but yet we're keeping these people on site. Granted, a breach lockdown doesn't guarantee that you have to deal with doesn't mean that everyone evacuates. Sometimes it's dependent on the anomaly breach, in which case this is the deer that broke out. Which is a kind of dangerous anomaly, but, you know, it's fine. It's just very predatorial is all. It mimics voices and shit. Honestly, it's a better version of the mimic blind dogs. I am here. You're the bucket. You're the banana. Can upgrade my key card. Out of commission? How will I get clean? After getting in a bath. Oh, I could read all. Okay, get ready, chat. Taking a bucket of SCP or of 354 and locking it into a room is not replication. It's idiocy. Red bucket warning. Wait, is this like the blood or the red liquid? That's not good if that's the case. That is actual idiocy if that is. Alright, did we read some entries, chat? Would they get to a code red if Santa got out? Santa is an SCP, isn't he? Though I don't remember what his effects are. The Yule Man, though, that one I know. And that one is uncontained. And is a fucking monster. What he does to children is, unspeakable. Anyway. Object Class Keter. Description. SCP-354 is a pool of red liquid discovered in northern... It is the red liquid. That's actually dumb. The red liquid... I'll just read it. The liquid of a consistency similar to that of human blood, hence the colloquial name blood pond, is that it is not of a biological nature. The liquid becomes denser as one descends deeper into the pool. Periodically, entities emerge from the pool and attempt to escape from the enclosure. Thus far, nearly all creatures emerging from SCP-354 have been extremely hostile and highly dangerous. SCP-354 is believed to have been first discovered and redacted by survivors of a plane crash. SCP-354 had developed into a local urban legend long before Foundation personnel arrived to deal with the threat. At 14:03 hours on Redacted, an unidentified entity emerged from SCP-354. Mobile Task Force Redacted was dispatched to deal with the entity and were eventually successful. All personnel at Watch Station Epsilon 38 were found dead. Area 354 was subsequently constructed to contain SCP-354. This is a very dangerous anomaly. Exceptionally. Yuleman is actually spooky. Yuleman is a freak of nature. That thing is nightmare. That guy. It's a fun read if you want to read it, chat. I don't remember which one he is, but if you type in SCP Yuleman, you will find him. Not hard. Replication status. Partial. Not really replicated. You just took a bit from the pond, but sure. All ongoing efforts to replicate SCP-354 by way of the replication system have resulted in failure. For good reason, and probably shouldn't succeed. Because we don't even know how to deal with the actual red pool. All we can do is build up a giant wall around it with watchtowers and hope that we can kill anything that comes out of it. Not always successful, by the way. SCP-354 is constantly growing. The site coordinator has decided that taking a small portion of SCP-354 and locating it in the replication would essentially mean it would be successfully replicated. SCP-R354 has yet to exhibit the object emergence from it. Further testing required. There's an SCP that everyone just calls Santa, which was a friendly old man who gave people stuff and just wanted a room. Yeah, I'd say I thought there was. I just don't remember much about it. Chat, don't read it. It will be the stuff of nightmares. Okay. Well, that's the pool of red blood. Are you the bathtub? Oh, you're a fancy-looking bathtub. Level 5 keycard? Fair. This one I don't know much about. Object class safe, because... So, the ratings are safe, Euclid, Keter, Thamiel, and then some other specials. Ratings, they're not measurements of how dangerous an entity is. They're measurements of how contained an entity is. So, safe means that it's we more or less fully understand the anomaly and can contain it without issues, more or less. Doesn't mean it can't have a breach every now and then or whatever, but it doesn't mean it's not dangerous. It just means we know how to deal with it. So safe is we do that. Euclid means we know most about the enemy. We can more or less contain it, but there are elements of it that we don't necessarily fully understand, and it sometimes it can breach. Keter are entities that are uncontained, can't be contained, or really exceptionally difficult to contain and breach all the time. Often dangerous, but some aren't. Some are just not containable, even though they're relatively harmless. And then Thamiel, I can't remember what that one implies. I don't know if that's just like friendly or what. I don't remember exactly what it is. But usually something exceptional. Anyway, description. SCP-1974 is a freestanding ceramic bathtub typical of the kind sold in the United States from the 1930s through the mid-1960s. When recovered, it contained 124 liters of water. Any substance added to the water inside of SCP-1974 will be drained or filtered out through unknown means. When a subject makes contact with the water inside SCP-1974, they will immediately begin to hear two voices. One voice, hereby designated as SCP-1974-1, has been described as that of an American male of about 85 years of age. The other voice, hereby designated SCP-1974-2, has been described as a male with a thick Russian accent of around the same age. The former claims to be SCP-1974, while the latter claims to be the water-filling SCP-1974. Interesting. SCP-1974-1 and SCP-1974-2 appear to dislike each other and are described as debating constantly. The debates between SCP-1974-1 and -2 are about capitalism, communism, and the historical current states of the United States of America and the Soviet Union and China. Original researcher Deveru. Okay. Replication status partial. Base bathtub created using identical materials as used for bathtubs from the SCP-1974's era. Water source from SCP-1974's recovery location. After running bathtub through the replication system, SCP-R-1974 created successfully. Dr. Redacted commissioned a series of tests on SCP-1974 and SCP-R-1974 in parallel with the bathtubs being asked identical questions. The testing has concluded that SCP-R-1974 has assumed completely different personalities than those of 1974. That's actually really interesting. So the original is not linked to the past. Oh no, this is not the banana dimension. This is the infinitely, or is this the banana pills? Which ends up just making an infinite number of bananas. Well, this is a long one. Item number 3521, class safe. All they are is just infinite, including the bananas. Forgot if Shy Guy, Keter, Euclid. Keter. He is Keter because if he's active, he cannot be contained while he's active. If he's inactive, he can be contained. So Shy Guy is literally is an unstoppable force if you see his face. You see his face, he will do everything in his power to pursue and kill the person that has witnessed his face. Nothing can stop him. Nothing can contain him. Nothing can kill him. Theoretically. There have been tests to try and do so. But he will break through. He will literally dig through the whole entire planet to get to somebody or whatnot. And he will not stop until he catches them. Missiles, nukes, nothing stops him. He is Keter because of that. But if you don't see his face, then you're fine. The issue is the details of how much of his face and to what resolution and details you see of his face set him off is still under determination. So, yeah. Safe. Description: SCP-3521 is a group designation of 16 pharmaceutical gel tablets created by an amateur parapharmacologist in affiliation with an unknown assassin. Shortly after consumption of SCP-3521, an extremely large number of unpeeled bananas will begin to manifest in the subject's stomach. It is believed this volume of bananas is intended to cause an acute lethal dose of ionizing radiation. This is actually a funny entry to read, by the way. This is about a guy, he's a person of interest, who does anomalous pharmaceuticals. And this one is like, he was hired by an assassin to create a drug to kill people. And he decided to make a banana pill that would kill someone via radiation. But instead, what usually happens is that they just burst open because of all the bananas before the radiation kills them. Phone home feature. Where someone lured him into the upgrade machine SCP. And there are side stories of certain entities being quote-unquote upgraded in the machine. Not a good idea. Also, trying to destroy certain entities via the machine is something that's been tried and may or may not have failed. I don't know the extent of 914's article. I haven't actually read it to see what they've done. But yes. Unpeeled bananas will begin to manifest the subject's stomach. It is believed the volume of bananas is intended to cause a acute lethal dose of ionizing radiation. While bananas do contain trace amounts of radioactive potassium, the quantity manifested induces a much more obvious causes of death of insanguination, suffocation, or in most confirmed cases of SCP-3521, gross crush trauma from 9.15 million kilograms of bananas manifesting within the subject's stomachs. Addendum 3521.1, Discovery and Testing. SCP-3521 was discovered after a shootout between the Atlanta Police Department and individuals connected to a heroin manufacturing ring. During investigation, a bed containing SCP-3521 was discovered. Along with a burner phone, the contents and the messages contained on the cell phone are under Addendum 3521.2, recovered cell phone data. Your job is in, I need something from you. What you're looking for? When I worked with Lil B, he usually got me plutonium. No plutonium. What? Plutonium too easy to trace. Need to discreet. No plutonium. What do you have in mind? Potassium. How is potassium any more discreet than plutonium? Easy to hide. We'll use banana. Bananas are radioactive? Yes. I know you're supposed to be some kind of savant, but I don't know about this. Are you sure that radioactive bananas are more discreet than plutonium? Because I feel like they aren't. You tell me. You see plutonium on ground and you see banana. Which you more worried about? I get that, but again, it's going to be a lot of bananas, right? Or just one really radioactive one. You need to learn to trust that, though. Banana just as effective as plutonium. Plus, you can't trace banana. Who does finger get pointed at? Grocery store? Okay. Just wasn't sure. Good. You trust Dado, and everything be okay. No worry. Banana even better than plutonium. During processing at Site 92, D28491 was chosen for testing SCP-3521. Based on recovered video footage after roughly 30 minutes, D28491 briefly complained about an intense stomach pain before expanding rapidly and disappearing under a quickly growing mass of bananas. The testing chamber was consumed in seconds, and a significant portion of the site's lower levels were destroyed in minutes. Gotta love Dado. He also has a migraine medication that ends up shrinking your eyeballs to the point where they're useless to relieve migraine. I think, if I remember right. Replication status successful. Fraction of a tablet of SCP-3521 has been administered to D-Class subordinate 5324 upon consumption. The recipient was indeed begun expanding rapidly and has disappeared under a quickly growing mass of bananas. The number of bananas is roughly the size our researchers have predicted. Cleanup crew requested at SCP-3521 chamber. Further production of SCP-3521 tablets has been approved by the site coordinator. Why? Why bother? Oh, no replication status. Okay. 9174. This is the house, right? Appears to be a 2003 model redacted handheld camera recorder. Okay, so it's the camera recorder with an additional non-factory feature. While viewing surroundings through the camera viewfinder, objects classified as displacements can be seen. Sounds emitted from displacements can be heard through SCP-9174's speaker. These objects do not seem to exist outside the viewfinder since they cannot be physically interacted with in any way in our reality. Usage. Bringing SCP-9174 close to the user's eyes while pointing at a displacement in close proximity for 3 seconds triggers an unexplained event, bringing the displacement into existence. These retrieved objects display some discrepancies for their former displaced versions seen through the viewfinder. For instance, a retrieved telephone might ring at a slightly different pitch. Based on tapes procured along with SCP-9174, it is evident that recording traumatic events with SCP-9174 transfers objects into the void between a reality separate from ours. This results in the creation of displacements. Interesting. This one doesn't seem to have a replication note, though. Are you the deer that escaped? I feel like you are. Or are you the deer?
Returning to the crime scene, are we? I know you had something to do with this.
No.
But I can't disprove it either. Rest
You can't
assured that your
prove
friend
shit.
will be caught, and he will.
Frank is a good deer.
If your name comes up as even a passing thought in between his screams of
Don't
agony,
you lay a
will
finger
be
on
covered
Frank.
in that cell.
No.
I promise you that.
Frank is a good deer. He might get a little hungry, but he's a good deer. All right, we'll talk to this communist and capitalist bathtub and bathwater. And he stopped killing people. Oh, they upgraded him and okay. I know they did something with the Plague Doctor, upgraded him, and he became an unstoppable killing machine on the level of God or some weird shit. I don't remember exactly. Hello! What does the bathwater and the bathtub have to debate today? This is a very fancy looking bathtub. Oh. How do I... Ah, I see how this works now.
Oh, I love when you do that. It's like a balm for this washed out skin.
Also a brassy name drop.
Would it kill you not to kiss ass for just a single second?
This is an interesting way to interpret voices.
We had a deal not to burden others with our internal squabbles. It would seem, however, that the deal no longer stands. I don't remember making no deals. I will not allow yet another night to revolve around you and your cynicism.
Oh.
Come here, Annie. Let us continue this discussion in private.
Not sure it's safe to go into the bathtub, but you know.
Annie, great job with testing us.
Some incredible testing right there.
It's moments like this I regret not having hands to clap with.
Okay. I'm being talked down to again, Chad. I don't appreciate it. Is this the good tub bathtub routine?
Is this the good tub bathtub routine?
My bunkmate is even more on edge than usual due to tonight's events. Frank's apparent escape rattled everyone's cages, so to speak.
Frank.
Who you calling a bunkmate? I am the bunk, you lousy bastard. Besides, if anything, Frank busted out of here has lifted my spirits. Although if I hear that prick saying how we're under code red lockdown one more time, I'll run a cyanide bath myself.
Oh, can I join? Please?
For both of our sakes, tone down your feelings towards the site coordinator and curb your illicit activities. You know what? Seeing as it's already been an eventful night, maybe we ought to spice it up a bit more.
Huh. That seems a bit out of your power range, but sure.
Listen well. The coordinator spends more time thinking about you than you realize. And I mean a lot. See, if I were you, I'd think real good and hard about visiting his office on the upper floors.
What's going on here?
I just figured you might want to find out why Pops took off all those years ago.
What do you know about my father?
I don't know nothing, but I can promise you that he does.
Even if I wanted to check out his office, which I'm not saying I do, you and I both know that it's impossible to get in there because he's holed up inside it 24/7.
I've got 3 words for you. Code Crimson Lockdown. 2 outbreaks on a single night? That wouldn't look good for a little site coordinator. I go as far to say he'd be forced to leave the premises immediately, as per safety and regulations, because the precious coordinator has to be protected at all cost. And that would mean his office would be free for anyone to indulge their curiosity. Go to the meeting room. Take it from there and see where it leads you.
What the hell?
Well, that's our peaceful retirement going down the drain.
If you need help, I ain't going nowhere. And no, you might not like everything you find up there, but you gotta face the music.
So I can hear them if I have my hand at the bath. Gotcha. Got peepers in here? No. I'll find you yet, peepers. I like how we have directions inside the vents. I don't think that's normal. Maybe it is.
Oh, you're done with that thing. Ugh. Both condolences and congratulations are in order.
Yes.
I'd say I hope it wasn't too much of a nuisance, but that's unlikely. Well, go do whatever it is you do around here until you clock out. Some of us don't have the luxury that comes with the lack of responsibility.
How do I override? Hi. It's fine. I just want to read the notes. What is this? 6448 Keter. Description: 6448 is an anomalous branch of the Cervidae deer family. All members of this group display heightened intelligence and are presumed to be sapient. Many specimens exhibit some form of physical malformation: legs bent backwards, jerky movements, tendency to walk on 2 hind legs, general bodily disfigurement. SCP-6448 are known to watch, observe, and stalk humans, often for hours or days. Addendum 6448-2, Incident 6448-Alpha. On the 29th of November 2019, MTF Gamma 4 Green Stag successfully detained and captured an instance of SCP-6448. The following is a log of events hereafter. Researcher Oz. Greetings, SCP-6448. The instance suddenly bolts upright and stares at the intercom. SCP-6448. Research? The instance speaks in a distorted version of Oz's own voice. Researcher Oz. Research? What kind of... SCP-6448. July 7, 1947. The instance suddenly rams the 20-inch thick one-way glass, cracking it slightly. Researcher Oz stumbles backwards. The instance begins to collapse. It contorts violently and begins screaming. Its abdomen bulges and writhes. A black, vicious, tenderly mass erupts from its instance side. It leaps and swims around the cell before shattering the window. The remaining carcass is entirely hollow. The tendrily mass swiftly maneuvers outside of Sector 4 in seconds. Clearly, the lockdown area travels in the direction of the main exit. The mass clears the desk, it shatters the glass in the front exit, and appears to go outside into the outside shrubbery. Gotcha. Replication status, partial. Taking a normal dare through a replication system has resulted in the successful recreation of SCP-6448 replica. SCP-R-648 exhibits the same physical attributes and deformation as observed in SCP-6448. Precautions were taken when dissecting the first replica in the case of the sentient black liquid trying to escape its confinement. This turned out to be not needed since anomalous but benign white liquid was found inside SCP-R-6448 instead. It seems to be non-sentient. Further testing required, so not a perfect one then. Gotcha. Defo bag. Noted. I see you. You son of a bitch. You try to be all normal, lawn ornamentally and everything. I see you. Hello, 914. I would like to go into you. SCP-914, safe. Description: 914 is a large device consisting of gear springs and other clockwork. 2 large booths are connected to the main door by in body of SCP-914, labeled intake and output. Between them is a panel with a large knob. The words rough, coarse, 1-to-1, fine, and very fine are positioned around the knob. When an object is placed in the intake booth, the door slides shut. If the knob is turned to any position, SCP-914 will refine the object in the booth. The object appears to be in stasis until the output booth door is open. Addendum 514, Dr. Redacted Test Log. Input: 1 wristwatch belonging to Dr. Redacted. Setting: course. Output: 1 completely disassembled wristwatch. Input: 1 cell phone belonging to Redacted. Setting: 1-to-1. Output: 1 cell phone, although different make and model. Input: 1 standard Colt Python revolver. Setting: very fine. Output: data expunged. Aforementioned Redacted completely disintegrated all matter in its line of fire. Object contained with high density gamma waves. We're leaving red penny in this guy's head. And then uphill. This was the SCP I was talking to you about a few weeks ago. Which one? The deer? I know not deer. Or which one are you talking? Document number 109-B117. Dr. Redacted and Dr. Redacted test log. Input: subject D186, male, concussion, 42 years old, 108 kilograms, 180 centimeters, 5 centimeters tall. Setting: 1-to-1. Output: male, Hispanic, 42 years old, 100 kilograms, 188 centimeters tall. Subject was very confused and agitated. Subject attacked security personnel. Subject terminated. Input: subject D187, male, concussion, 28 years old, 63 kilograms, 173 centimeters tall. Setting: very fine. Output: data expunged. Subject escaped from test chamber, killing 8 guards as well as Dr. Blank and Dr. Blank. Lockdown initiated. Biological testing with 914 discontinued. Original research: Dr. Gears. Of course, it's Dr. Gears. The deer interview in the Black Mass? Yeah. See, I'm familiar with not deer. I guess I don't remember exactly what the conversation was about, but yeah. There have been several deer SCPs I've read up on and listened to recently and in the past. There was one more recently where it's actually like a lure from like I think an underwater anglerfish that like it connects through the ice or whatever. The deer is used as a lure to lure purple into a frozen lake so that something underneath can kill. Anyway, SCP-R-914, replication status partial. Parts for SCP-R-914 seek force from 1914's original location. Still unable to replicate some functionality. Forced to simplify a selection panel. Only coarse, 1-to-1, and fine. Mostly work as intended. No matter the input material, the rough setting produces an unidentifiable liquid, and the very fine setting produces similarly nothing. No trace of the input material is detectable when set to very fine. Further testing of coarse 1-to-1 and fine settings with various input materials has been approved by the site coordinator. It's the staff's opinion that once these settings results exhibit no differences from the original SCP-914, the rough and very fine settings will start to behave as intended. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong button to escape out of that. And the flamingos. Everyone loves the flamingos, chat. SCP-1507, Class Euclid. Description: SCP-1507 is a collective designation given to 30 plastic lawn flamingos. Their behavior often results in attacks targeted towards Foundation staff. The only individual known to circumvent their behaviors is Pole 1507, otherwise known as Leroy Day. Addendum 1507.A. Following are full logs recovered from POL 1507's phone following the acquisition of 1507. Text messages between POL. Is it POL or POI? It might be POI 1507 and one Mark Farman. It's fine. What's up, dude? Well, you keep your flamingos inside? Yeah, they don't really like the rain. What do you mean? They just don't like it. It gets inside them and bothers them and all that stuff. Dude, I know you've been obsessed with them recently, but you realize they're not real, right? No, they even play with me. I just want you to see the flamingos. Fine, dude, I'm coming. See? I told you they play. I don't know why they don't like you. I guess they're overprotective of you. I'm sorry. This wasn't meant to happen. Discovery on August 3rd. Or March 8th, 2012. Or 2012. A 911 call was received as Clay County area. A Foundation agent was sent out. When arriving at the scene, the agent reported person of interest 1507 attempting to unsuccessfully resuscitate another man who was later identified as Mark Farman that had multiple stab wounds, presumably caused by 1507. The deer. Not the deer, this thing. Replication status successful. The pink flamingos replicates have a tendency to multiply when not observed, similar to their original counterparts. They also seem to be able to inexplicably escape confinement and replicate throughout the facility. Some instances of SCP-1507 have been located outside of the facility. An MTF task force has been sent to terminate these instances. Termination successful. In a case, a member of Replication Division locates a rogue SCP-1507. They are to immediately terminate the SCP-1507 instance by way of blunt force. That is probably appropriate. Alright. I don't know what you're supposed to be. What are you supposed to be, actually? What is the thing across from the deer? It's not marked. Or is it supposed to be the hangar? No, it's not. An unused... Okay, this isn't real? Question mark? Okay. Also, these entries are mostly partial. I think there's more to a lot of these entries. Anyway, apologize. I'm taking a lot of time because I enjoy the SCP Universe a lot and I like to explore things. Oh, you don't care about me right now? What's my objective, actually? Find a way into the offices on the upper floor. Test SCP-R914 clockwork machine. I figured that was the case. I didn't realize I can go in there, though. Can I go in there? I guess I didn't see if the door opened. I figured they wouldn't let someone like me in there. But we'll see. Yeah. I can. I'm gonna make myself invincible. You piece of shit. I will return my level 1 keycard. It's fine. I only need to put myself in there. Though, to be fair, this is a very pretty machine. Much better than the original design that I'm aware of. Tape measure. Cross. Deposit items. What's music? I know we haven't gotten very far in this game, but I'm very excited. So much going on. What are these? Transportation unit. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there are any secrets up there. So I can create a coarse object and a fine object. What should I make coarse? The cross or tape measure? I imagine I get one shot. Become full cap. What should I make in the course? I feel like I want to make the cross fine. We'll try that. Make you course. I got a stick. It says measuring stick, but it's literally just a stick. Okay, can I make the course into fine though? I cannot do that. Okay, so I guess... Alright, we'll make you fine then. Create course 101 and find object in SCP clock machine. Silver bullets. Don't mind if I do. I have a stick and bullets. Is that all I'm supposed to do? I guess I can't leave with my shit. Can I have that stick? I might need it. Not that it's going to be very helpful for this. Can I open that door? Oh, it's on lockdown, you say. But if I find a way to change that. Yeah. What does it measure? Small things. Oh, hi friend. What are you doing over by, what's over there? 354? What's 354? Oh, the liquid. That would actually be a problem.
On bucket duty tonight. Fun times.
What's up? I can tell something's on your mind.
What's up? I can tell something's on your mind.
Just, thinking about some old friends of mine. That's all.
John has friends on the outside? Wait here until I go and share that bombshell with Ray.
They're not around anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
That's fine. Been a while since they passed. Buddies of mine, from back when I was part of the MTF, before I got demoted down here.
Oh, you were
Reason
MTF.
I am here.
Interesting.
What do you mean?
We were part of an op gone south. An op that shouldn't have been given a green light in the first place. But hey, the monster was contained. What have we got to complain about? Shut up and wave your flags and medals.
What happened?
What was a calculated risk on their part, as they like to put it. What they didn't calculate was me being the only survivor. They should have just listened to what I had to say before the op, and no one would have gotten hurt. My suits never were ones for listening. They'd rather tell tales about all the SCPs they've contained, document them, and give them random numbers. But what you'll never find in those files is even a mention of all the lives laid down to secure those SCPs in the first place. I suppose that's just part of the job. Anyway, I wouldn't stop giving them hell. So they sent me on my merry way down here as a token of appreciation.
Do you miss them? Your friends?
Not a minute goes by where I wouldn't trade places with any one of them. And I feel like each additional one I get is a minute I didn't deserve. I've said too much. It's, not exactly something I like to talk about. But me not talking about it ain't gonna fix what they did.
And getting back at them would?
It'd make things a little easier, that's for sure.
Hopefully I'll have something to offer by the time this night's through.
You do that.
Interesting. That you're so willy-nilly about that. Hello, Bucket. You're gonna be a problem. In fact, if I remember right, there's gonna be a lot of little hands coming out of you. Banana. Can I upgrade my keycard? Man, that deer went ape shit. Christ. Hi. Witness SCP-1507 when an attempt to break out. Yeah. Yeah. Got an achievement for that. Let me in, you son of a bitch. Okay. So I can't do that. This guy knows where I'm at. Is there a way? Or does he immediately go for me? He goes immediately for me. Gotcha. But nothing. He looks instantly my way. Oh, wait. He doesn't notice if I'm crouched. We got it. We know what to do, chat. Oh. Reverse release locks. I mean, I certainly ain't gonna... Frank, be free! Probably don't want to be in his way. Anyway, I do not have a thing to see that. Oh. Alright, figured that out. Is this a flashlight? No. It's a hammer or something. Alright. You romance the bathtub yet? Which one? The tub or the water? They're two different personalities. I have nothing on me. Okay. I didn't realize crouching made it so he didn't notice I was there. Gotcha. I have two options. Upgrade or downgrade, chat. Vent crawl or access new rooms. I think they both technically lead to the same spot. Which way? Whichever spikes your fancy. One's Russian with an accent, the other's an American. Don't know if I care. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. I can make an old-timey key or a level 3 key card. One lets me go through the vents, one lets me just walk through a door. I get one shot. I hate cats, or I thought cats hate water. True, but I don't know which personality is the water. I would have to reread the thing. I don't know if it's specified. I kind of want to crawl through the vents. Let's do this. Antique key. Looks like it would fit in an antique keyhole. Indeed it would. Shame there's no cameras in here. Go for an early retirement. Go on, site director. Look away. Man, I would have spent forever trying to figure that out. I just happened to check. Also, I got the long delay on chat. Long delay? Is there a long delay? And for real noms? Refresh. It shouldn't be a long delay. Refresh if you can. Yeah, I would refresh the game. Or the stream. It might work better now. It might have been because of the issues earlier. My friend, don't mind me. Peepers! Bye! Hello. Hi. You fleshy thing, you. I didn't know you can climb walls. That's news to me. Doesn't change? I don't know what to say then, because it should be... I might have to refresh stream. Okay. If that's the case, I might have to reset it. Because it probably had some big issues. And maybe that's how Streamlabs adjusted for the problems with the game. Hello.
Safety protocols mandate a roll call every hour on the dot. Sound off if you're doing good.
Then this is me sounding off.
You know, I was a gunner, not a shrink in the TAC team. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's just... I've got a lot on my plate.
Oh.
Annie wouldn't have me borrow what's on that plate by any chance.
Peeper.
Would she? Oh, come on, Ray. It's harder to miss than to spot at this point. You light up the place whenever she's around.
An office fling is the last thing I need. Not with everything else that's going on.
Look, all I know is, if you found someone that makes you forget about all the bad things on the outside, even for a little while, that's all that matters. Fuck everything else. And I think you deserve that.
Maybe you should have been a shrink after all.
Consider this roll call concluded. I'll see you in an hour.
Okay, I'll climb up there in a minute. I'm gonna go over here though. Hi, Peeper. Oh. Hi. I have no way of beating you to death. Behave. SCP field goals provided for personnel to visually alert others in the field of potential hazards during observation, containment, retrieval, exploration, and emergency situations of all SCPs where typical methods of communication are obstructed. Note, symbols represent here are non-standard, and task forces are strongly encouraged to adapt their own code to better suit their assignments. Unsafe, space distance distortion. Do not follow the little girl. This is probably actually used more frequently than it probably needs to be. Do not fake physical contact. Danger on the other side. Rooms move. Areas change. Do not make eye contact. Don't give up. Stay in the darkness. Stay in the light. Equipment failure. Safe place to rest. Get out fast. Stay together. Hostile being. It is not human. Guns are no good. Team member vanished here. Voices heard here. Cannot be damaged. Someone else is here. Hostile environment. Do not look away. Pray while shooting. That's also used probably pretty frequently. In a literal sense, where praying and shooting are actually required to deal with damage to an entity. You're being watched. Symbols have been compromised. Breach. Do not trust them. Proceed with caution. Contact lost with command. Team member killed. Alternate reality entered. Not hostile if left alone. Do not fall asleep here. SCP subject last seen here. Room clear. Does not stay dead. Stay quiet. Do not be taken alive. Oh. I see you, you little freak. I wonder if I approach if it had killed me. Curious. Very curious. Oh. A letter for Annie. Find the love lover addressed to Annie. Oh. Dear Annie. Jesus, even writing Dear Annie feels weird. I haven't done this in... Well, never actually. I don't even know if I'm going to give this to you at all, but I can't keep bottling it up. It's slowly starting to feel like it'll eat me alive. Whether or not this ever reaches you, hope it will at least lighten the load. Figures we spend our nights surrounded by SCPs that could end life as we know it, but what scares me the most are my frickin' feelings. I know the ins and outs of my daily routine, every nook, cranny, and anything between that could go wrong. Most of it almost always does, and yet when I know I'm going to see you, I don't give two shits about all the bad that came before. Somehow it doesn't matter. Seeing you is the best part of my day always. You haven't heard this as much as you should have from others, but know that you're special to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go hurl. Yours, Ray. That's a lovely little note. That's cute. Got the spare pants. Not the brown ones, though. Close enough. What dish? Very fancy water. Do-do-do-do. Mounted flashlight. Gotcha. Any goodies? A blast shield. A lot. Oh. Muted. Alright, can this thing kill me? Hi. How are you doing, friend? It's a burp. It's a burb. It's dead. I didn't do that. That was not my fault. The burb. Certainly achievement for breaking all of them, it seems. Site office. Let's go over to this. Ooh, who are you?
No, it can't be. If she's still in there, how come time is affecting her differently? Yes. Yes! The temporal polyvalence is why. Brilliant. You're brilliant.
Oh, he has a discrepancy there. Also, where the fuck did you go? You just disappeared. He needs to be evacuated first before I can open this, I think, right? Won't budge? Yeah. I'm gonna break all the burbs. Normally, I don't think you can just break them that easily, but that's fine. Explore the meeting room to find a way to cause Crimson level lockdown. Oh, don't worry me. I'll find a way. I will find out. This is a nice bathroom.
Why do we have to stay behind and guard this asshole? Who's gonna come for him? The bathtub?
Yes.
Watch it. He might hear you.
SCP Replication Division advice. Please don't use SCP-R914 to make fine food. Try getting better at cooking instead. Damn. Replication Division warning. The monkey statue known as SCP-050 is not a replica and should not be here. Do not try to outprank your peers in an attempt to keep the statue. If it appears on your desk, notify your superiors. I don't remember what this does. I think it's the one where if you stare at it, it causes problems rather than the opposite. Here's the doggo. SCP replication stage 4 activation. The proposal of building a replica of the house is based on, by the council. The replica is built based on the data from the tapes. Okay. This is the dog. Oh. Stage 5 canine. A canine of the same breeding age as seen on tape 01 dog is successfully brought back from the void. It's suspected it is returned in a traumatic state a few seconds from death. Oh. Sir, I am not here. I think I will get shot if I try going this way. How am I supposed to distract them? The fact that he doesn't see me is already a problem. What's my objective? Gotcha. Can I pull your leg? Or do you just not see me because you're a pathetic, worthless excuse of an agent? I'm going to go with second answer. That or you just don't care about anything. That's going to get me, I think. Barely not. Yeah, you guys should easily see me, but that's fine. It's the monkey statue. Oh. Secure Connect Protect Messaging System 2.4 logged in. Michael H. Edward K. A bucket above the doorframe. Really? A prank's a prank. Guess what is waiting for me on the desk this morning? The monkey is mine. We'll see about that. Bring it. Okay. The monkey. Oh. To the... Can't read. Cleverest? Don't remember what it does. I feel like I can read most of these later if I wanted to. Third class subject bank successfully enters the void through the bathroom of the replica, securing a new tape, tape 05 attic. Stage 6 first entry. Come. Georgie by the guards, yes. Thank you. Do they look over this way, or do they just kind of... One just kind of chills there, it seems.
Farewell.
I stood up. I see. They only see standing objects. I feel like that camera does very little. Stage 8. The child is stuck. The child is not a replica like the canines and others used for testing. Bringing her back from the void proves difficult. Don't touch me. Stage 9, expansion. Although many of the council oppose the idea, the proven success of locating an SCP through constructing a replica leads to the formation of the Replication Division. Oh. Any goodies? Is that a burger or a donut? Banana. Want all the secrets. Stage 10. Home for us. The Replication Division headquarters are built on the location of Redacted, where the first successful replication has occurred. That's here. Stage 11. Not real. The rest of the Foundation does not need to know about the Replication Division. For all intents and purposes outside of the area, there is no Replication Division. Oh. Curious. Let's see. Meeting room. Gotcha. I wonder if I need to sneak over that way, but maybe later. That's a neat roseate spoonbill or whatever it is. Can I stand in here or do I die? I feel like I would die. Oh, let's see. Secure, contain, protect messaging system. Change keyboard password to replication chamber to 9318 because the repeated break-ins by D-class personnel. D-class 2573 has stumbled upon the most reactive liquid that can be mixed with SCRR. I think that's supposed to be SCP-R354 red bucket. This results in creating a horror beyond human comprehension. Yes. Gotcha. Meeting conclusion. Do not create a glass of SCP-R634 in the liquid SCP replicator. Throw it in SCP-R354 red bucket. 634 into 354. Gotcha. Oh, is this the code red alarm activating? Okay. And if I do...
Commencing conscription interview with candidate 3546. Well, Annie, looks like you found yourself in a bit of a pickle. My. I have to say, looking at you, I never think you had all this felony in you.
Then why don't you look the fuck away?
Aren't you a peach? Luckily for you, I belong to an organization that can make all of this go away. You could walk out that door, then put all this behind you like a bad dream.
Look, mister, I've been on the streets for a while now, and I've yet to see anything being up for grabs without something being asked in return. So why don't you level with me and spare me the bullshit?
Very well. We could use someone with your particular skills.
Meaning what?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't disclose our due diligence. But rest assured, we've been particularly diligent when it comes to you.
What's the catch?
No catch. Well, maybe a small one. There is a certain medication you would be required to take. I'm instructed to tell you that it could alter your memory, but just between us, I can assure you that it will. Allow me to leave you with this. When opportunity comes knocking, you'd do well to open the door. All you have to do is sign on the dotted line.
Not like I want to remember anyway.
Wonderful. Welcome, Annie.
Oh, God. Anything else? I don't think so. Gotta go put the funny liquid in the thingy. Okay, so that prevents me from getting across over to those. So do I just go back down? The password was what, chat? 93 something something. 9318. So that prevents me from going over it that way. That being said, I still can. Can I even get to those posters without... I mean, I have to get back up here anyway. I'll just come back at another time. Rather than risk dying again and having to go through all of that. Alright, I'll wait till the next sweep. These guards are not very well trained. Or don't care. Hard to say. Peepers, where are you? One company. Alright, we'll go for a little bit, and then we might end here, even though we still have plenty to do. Hopefully, I want to try to get to the next section if possible. Hi! Hi, you little guy. I wonder how many flamingos there are supposed to be. And this is why you don't let D-classes roam free. But I feel like this is maybe intentional. See, this liquid replicator, not very familiar with. I do not know what 634 is. Guess I'll find out. What do all the notes say? Print status in progress. SCP-572 Euclid. May be safely kept in a locked safe deposit box. Description: SCP-572 is a sword of the blank 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 model manufactured by blank blank. The weapon is badly balanced for combat use, is made of substandard steel, and does not hold an effective combat edge. However, the weapon is unusually psychotropic quality of convincing any person who holds it of its balance and cutting power, as well as conferring feelings of great strength and invincibility. This effect cannot be countered by any known means, and the affected subject will continue to maintain these beliefs so long as they hold the blade. Subjects will be compelled to perform dangerous stunts using SCP-572, including but not limited to attempting to cut a moving car in half, slicing through a bullet fired from a rifle, cutting through another sword, and engaging in a live steel duel with a trained period swordsman. Because of the prevalence of unnecessary cutting edges, 75% of such attempts end with serious injury being inflicted upon the user. That sounds funny. Replication status successful. All tests and research indicating SCP-572 is identical to the original counterpart. All D-class personnel testing the weapon have developed beliefs of the weapon's balance and cutting power, even though the weapon is obviously of substandard quality and usefulness. Oh. Katana. It's a gun. That is just done. Neutralize 5696, except we just made it again. 5696 is kept in an anomalous item locker. Was saved. SCP-5696 is a standard 38 revolver in both function and design. The weapon bears an engraving on one side of the barrel reading, "Finish the job, kill that cheating bastard." When SCP-5696 is held in the right hand of the subject and the cylinder is opened using that hand, the subject, henceforth SCP-5696-1, will be displaced into SCP-5696-A. SCP-5696-A refers to the alternate dimension consisting primarily of a nightclub named The Dying Roses, a building that was once located at blank Division Street, Chicago, which closed in 1956. Displaced subjects will find themselves dressed in formal attire appropriate for the early 1930s, regardless of what they were dressed in prior to displacement. When viewed upon immediate entry, the area surrounding the Dying Roses consists of empty space. SCP-5696-A will construct an environment dependent on the needs and requirements of SCP-5696-1. During their shift into SCP-5696-A, the subject will experience a series of semi-predictable events. Events that occur can have varying outcomes, or be prevented entirely based on the actions taken by SCP-5696-1, while in SCP-5696-A. In some cases, actions taken have led to notable and/or unusual events occurring in the original document. Gotcha. SCP-5696 replication status partial. While the general function and design of the weapon has been successfully replicated, the alternate dimension and wielding the weapon is teleported to differ significantly from the original SCP-5696-A. Like the original SCP-5696-A, SCP-R-5696-A is an alternate dimension consisting primarily of a nightclub named the Dying Roses. However, the environment surrounding the nightclub does not bear any resemblance to the 1930s Chicago. Instead, it appears to be a future version of Chicago, by most indicators the year 2243. I don't know how you would even know that. The semi-predictable events of that ensue appear similar to those of the original SCP. Details of this 2243 Chicago available to personnel security clearance 05. 05 Council is the people that run the facility, the SCP Foundation. Decontamination. Oh, God. Oh, the deer skull. I can't imagine why we replicated this. We failed. Good. Just a regular skull. Which means I can touch it because it's regular. Gotcha. SCP-323 is to be kept in a 17 meter by 17 meter by 17 meter concrete containment cell. It's Euclid. The object is to be restrained in the center of the cell with 1 meter 3 container and 8 by 8 centimeter thick transparent armor lined with 1 lay laminate, which is to be fit with 1 electronically locked access port. In the event the SCP-323 breaches containment and answers the SCP-3231 is formed, personnel are to be evacuated. The site is to be locked down. SCP-323 is the skull of an unidentified cervid with a pair of antlers. The rear of the skull features an approximately centered ovoid gap. The gap shows signs of tool use, indicating that it was carved with tools. SCP-323 displays the ability to react to oral, tactile, and visual stimuli. SCP-323 is capable of limited locomotion, typically in the form of small movements and vibrations. SCP-323 exerts an influential effect on the radius, extending it roughly 15 meters from itself. Individuals within this radius will begin experiencing cannibalistic thoughts and urges. Individuals will attempt to place their heads through the gap present in the back of the SCP-323. If an individual is incapable of fitting their heads through the gap, attempts will be made to bludgeon their heads against nearby hard surfaces until the point the individual heads fit. The individual loses consciousness or the individual expires. Once the individual has fit their head through SCP-323, the individual is classified as SCP-323-1. Within 10 minutes of putting SCP-323 on, SCP-323-1 will experience a rapid loss of body fat, body hair, and pigmentation, followed by the rupturing of the digital phalanges from the fingertips, abnormal tooth growth, and the blackening in extremities consistent with frostbite. SCP-323-1's metabolism will experience a dramatic increase, requiring a constant calorie intake, with starvation occurring anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. SCP-323-1 will actively seek out and eat other individuals for sustenance until expiration. SCP-323-1 will only feed upon humans. It is presumed that SCP-323-1 is capable of receiving a sustenance from other sources, but chooses not to. During the pursuit of individuals, SCP-323-1 has been known to occasionally make various statements in Severn, Ojibwe, Padawan, Tami, and Cree languages, as well as the native languages of the instance. Gotcha. Can I touch these? I could. Spin, we spin right round, and we go round, and we go round, round. I'll spun myself right round. Jesus. Don't think I can touch you. Yeah, you're being printed still. Nope. I didn't trap myself that I could. Alright, I think that's where I need to go. I'm gonna keep reading these though. I apologize if you got it. Oh, it's I am toaster. I probably shouldn't look at this. This is not a good thing. Print status done. Oh, well, that's not good. I've been replicated quite successfully, evident from the way I've written this text. After continuous 2-month exposure to me D-class, Blank pushed his fingers into an electrical outlet, appearing visibly aroused from electrocution, all the while repeating the words, "I'm alive! I'm alive!" I am toaster. I am to be sealed in a chamber with no windows through which I may be viewed. The door to my chamber must have the label completely unrelated to my designation or identity. I am an ordinary toaster. However, when a human being mentions me, they inadvertently refer to me in the first person. When in my continuous presence for over 2 months, individuals begin to identify themselves as a toaster. Unless forcibly restrained, these people will ultimately harm themselves in their attempts to emulate my standard functions. I was discovered in the home of Blank after the gruesome deaths of its members. The younger Mrs. Blank died from the electric discharge that she had caused when attempting to devour an electric socket. The elder, Mrs. Blank, had gouged herself with nearly 10 kilograms of bread, or gorged herself with nearly 10 kilograms of bread before her stomach burst and she died of internal bleeding. The sole survivor was the elder Mr. Blank, who was suffering from severe malnutrition. He stated that he inserted some bread a week prior and was still waiting for the toast to pop out. I am toaster. This is a rock. Not just any rock. No, this is a potato. Failed. As of writing, the potato replica exhibits no anomalous properties. No. Several researchers and D-class personnel proposed cooking failed SCP-2635 instances for the purpose of feeding Foundation staff. Researchers with higher clearance have repeatedly rejected these proposals. Why does it always come out yellow? Is this supposed to be the infinite potato sack? Because it's the sack that's anomalous, not the potatoes. Euclid-yellow. I don't know what that means. SCP-2635 is under rotating custody of the Foundation and the Unusual Incidents Unit of the FBI. The Foundation will keep the object until December 31st, at which point it will be transferred to the UIU facility. At no point should either entity maintain possession of the SCP-2635 for over 10 months. When in Foundation possession, SCP-2635 is to be kept in a standard organic materials container locker. SCP-2635 is an uncooked red potato, Solanum tuberosum. If any organization maintains possession of SCP-2635 for an entire calendar year, 1/2 of all members of said organization will die as a result of spontaneous combustion. I am not familiar with this SCP. SCP-2635 is also believed to possess some anti-mimetic properties, such as events and their consequences go almost entirely unnoticed by the world at large. People just explode and no one knows. SCP-2635 does not degrade or decompose. SCP-2635 is believed to have been created by one or more members of the artist collective known as the Are We Cool Yet? Oh, this is a great group. Sometime in the early 2000s. Recovered documentation has indicated that the piece was created by a single member of the collective too and was titled Metafate on Tuber, the piece 3 of 6. To date, none of the other 5 implied instances have been discovered. Hello, welcome back. I just have a potato. If you hold on to it for more than 10 months or 12 months, half the people in that facility explodes, I guess. That's funny. And it's made by the Are We Cool Yet, which is a artist collective that makes anomalous artistic pieces. Anyway, it's a chair in progress. Success. Individuals sitting in SCP-2950 appear to experience elevated levels of comfort that do not... Oh, this is the chair that... It's so comfortable when people sit in it, they refuse to stand up. Gotcha. Examine all the SCP files in the replication chamber. Of course I'm going to read all these. Why would I never? I got an achievement. Job. Object class safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-2950 is to be stored in a standard safe class anomalous item container locker. Testing of SCP-2950 is currently indefinitely suspended due to extremely low priority. Isn't there also someone that's just permanently sitting in it? SCP-2950 is a metal folding chair. SCP-2950's anomalous effect causes those who sit in it to experience elevated levels of comfort that do not correspond to the chairs of similar composition and style. Individuals that sit in SCP-2950 report that they feel as if they need to sit in the chair constantly and are often hostile when asked to leave their position. Testing has indicated... Ow! But the question, can I eat it? The chair? The potato, maybe. Although you might blow up. Need to sit in the chair constantly and are often hostile. Testing is indicated the longer the individual sits in it, the more difficult it is to remove said individual. In case of D05-6 clearance, refer to original document for further details. Okay. I thought someone was permanently sitting in this, unless it's a different chair that I'm thinking of. Success. Individuals appear to experience elevated level... Yes, gotcha. I've read everything. Oh, I need to read this, though. Liquid SCP replicator. Input the number of the liquid SCP and let it drip. Not satisfied with it, empty the cup down the drain and start again. Warning, only trained professionals are permitted to handle the machine. Okay. Any other posters that I missed? I don't think so. I need 643. I don't remember what that is, but 643. Then I'm going to put it in a bucket that might kill me. Sorry, did I read that wrong? 634. I did read that wrong.
Alright. I've got the ingredients to make a catastrophe.
It's a fish!
Talk to the bathtub.
I'm gonna feed it to the bucket of blood. Not really blood, but it is. And eat an explosive potato. Eat a fish. I don't remember what SCP-634 is. Someone, if they wish to look that up, go for it. I do not know. I can bounce. Right, round, and go down, and we go down, down. Yes. Don't need to go that way. How do I put it in the bucket? Oh, I just tell the guy to go away? That probably makes sense. I'm about to commit several war crimes, chat. Several war crimes. Is there a way in there? How do I do this? I have to speak to Bathtub. Oh, Bathtub.
I have everything I need to trigger the bucket, but I can't get to it. It's locked off behind level 5 clearance.
Aren't you buddies with that security guard? I reckon he's got level 5 clearance.
I no.
Too, so you should try asking him to join the cause. After all, if there ever was a night for trying your luck, it's this one.
I'll see what I can do.
Security guards normally would not have O5 clearance, but you know, let's go. O5 clearance is meant for the highest.
I need to talk.
Sure. What can I do you for?
Oh, is it the forgetful goldfish? Is that what it is? We're friends, right?
We're friends, right?
Where I come from, it's not a good sign when you need to ask.
No, don't question this.
If I said I needed you to help me out, would you?
I don't scare easily, but this would make a mighty fine red flag if I did. What's going on, Annie?
I need to break into the site coordinator's office.
And why is that, exactly?
I don't even know where to start.
I don't even know where to start, really.
That makes two of us, D-Class. But I'm waiting for a bone here, and I can wait a long time.
I'm sorry. There are things from my life I can't really talk about. Things I don't know how to talk about.
As a walking checklist of your Pathfinder protocol, I can see where you're coming from. But what I don't see is how breaking into our supervisor's office has anything to do with that.
You're gonna laugh and think it's stupid.
Kid, we're 10 feet of steel away from Keter. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
The bathtub. It told me that the coordinator has some sort of fixation with me and my life. And that he should have some kind of information on me in his office.
What kind of information?
That's what I need to find out.
All right. I'll bite.
There's also something else.
I'm listening.
It's not just the amnestics that have been wearing me out lately. I keep having these flashbacks.
Flashbacks? Of what?
I'm not sure. But I think it's that house I keep testing. Only it's different somehow. Like it's from some time long ago. I can't explain it, but I know it ties into all this. Somehow. Testing that same house over and over with the same outcome. There's a reason why they only want me on the job. There has to be.
Now just tell me one more thing. What do you hope to find up there?
Father.
What happened to my father?
It's good enough for me. Oh, shit. All right. I'm in. What do you need from me?
Something
Your
that's
level 5 clearance.
probably going to be
We need
bad.
to go and wake someone up.
Oh, a level 5. Wait a minute, you the bucket. Are you fucking insane?
No.
How convenient you forget to mention the meanest SCP in the building being a part of this operation.
No, it's fine.
We need to trigger a Code Crimson lockdown in order for the coordinator to leave his office. You know the protocol, and I don't know of any other lockdown-inducing material lying around. Do you?
Fuck it. Let's give it to him. I'll unlock the door.
Yep. Nice knowing you,
Now
John.
might be a good time to wrap up that will and testament, if you haven't already.
Deal. And thank you.
Don't thank me until we're in the clear.
Okay. Need to reset this real quick. Okay. Oh, bucket friend. Oh, we have the music and everything, chat. Boop. I'm gonna put the little friend in you. Bye-bye, John.
What's all that ruckus down there? I made it clear that it'll be your head on a pike if... What? No! What have you done? Sir, we need to extract you aboard the evac chopper immediately, as per protocol. No! I can't have this happen! They'll end me! I'll make you all pay for this!
Don't know what we made. But that's, to be fair, hopefully it's not the flesh that hates. If it's so, we're in a bigger shithole than anything. Oh, John's alive.
None of this would have been necessary in the first
Barely.
place if you just... Oh, look who's awake. Care to join in on the fun of stitching up your friend who almost died?
Ray, please, not now.
Oh, not now? You don't feel like it, huh? Sorry to inconvenience you. Do you have any idea what could have happened? To John? To me? No time for that, right? Better just roll the dice and hope for the best. He'll
I
make
like
it,
we're having this lecture.
by the way. Not
that's
that you
good.
give a flying fuck.
I'm glad he's living.
And all this for what? Just to mess with them? Or have you decided to exercise your demons in the most fucked up way imaginable? Don't you have anything to say to me?
I can't.
But of course you can't. This is not what I meant when I said you should take control for a change.
Why don't you get off my fucking back for a change?
I just got an achievement. It says messy bucket.
You know
Create
what?
a mess in the facility.
Whatever. Go finish that thing off yourself and do whatever it is you need to, because I don't want to look at you right now.
John, you didn't have to put yourself in that bad of a position. I should have been able to run. My legs still worked. Let's see. What do we got here? How's our bathtub friend doing? Oh, wait. I see. Whoopsie. I may have made an actual mess. That's fine. We'll get a little further and then we'll probably wrap it up. Walk silently? What's going on that I need to walk silently for? Maybe I should have went and touched all those. Oh. Ew. Oh. Where am I going? To the, okay, you're not gonna let me through it all, right? Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can get by you. Yeah, you're completely blocking everything. So I guess I'm going... Nope, you're not completely blocking anything. Maybe I can't squeeze by you. Let's try. I will die. Sit there and watch the instead of running, yeah. Okay, it will not let me go by. Oh. Woo! Right, crouch. Those handshake opportunities. Indeed. Bye. Bye. Do you guys retract or do I have to weave my way through? I bet the bathtub is probably not happy with the mess I made. High five. Did that kill these guys? It did. Did it kill this one? Yeah. Guy is a master of business meetings. Something like that. I don't think this is the flesh that hates. We'd be in a bit of a struggle if it was. Oh. over this way. Here's a big bulbous thing. I think it just blocks me. Okay. As long as it doesn't go in the upgrade machine, I think we might be fine, chat. Oh. Hey, Bathtub, can you do something?
How do I kill this thing?
Those decontamination chambers have heavy-duty doors. You tried cutting it in half for them?
Can I not manually cut things? I mean, I cut that one. Can't cut that one. Can't cut that one. That is blocked, so I guess I go back? Okay. I don't know why I bothered cutting this one then. So I guess I have to sneak through here. Is there anything here to observe? I don't think so. Also, how are you guys holding out? Okay, I can't sneak by it. Good. Good. Let's see, I need those dead. There's a hand thingy there. Okay. I have not killed all the flamingos, I don't think. More hands. Oh, did you drop anything good, friend? I hope so. No? Just charge. Can I not get to you from here? I can. What's your timer? Gotcha. Yeah, you feel that wall. You feel it real good. I pinched you real good. Assuming I can't go through this way. I think it killed everything this way, yes? Or no? Yes. Objectives. Go to Site Coordinator's office. I am trying. Takes time. I don't know where the other flamingo was. Alright, so now I should be able to look at all the other things, and the guards should be gone, yeah? Camera's off. SCP Replication Division Stage 12, our mission. The replicas are completely in our control. They are safer for testing than the originals. Their features and abilities can be added and removed based on necessity. To all our researchers and even D-class personnel, happy testing. Okay. So you say. I do not wish to miss anything. I must have all your secrets. I am the cleverest. This is mine. Did I look at you? Stage 1, the find. A handheld camera not designated SCP-9174 was found by blank at blank along with a series of tapes. The Foundation requires SCP-9174 along with the tapes that secures the area. This feels like everything about this facility is meant for the camera. Stage 2, the test. Recording traumatic events with SCP-9174 transfers objects into the void between. Bringing objects back from the void proves unsuccessful. Further testing required. The proposal. Testing concludes SCP-9174 only works as intended if used at the location seen on the tapes. House is depicted on the tapes proves impossible to bring back from the void. Constructing a replica of the house is proposed. Gotcha. Did I read section 4? Error. I'll read that. 4 first entry, 5. Wait, no. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 12, 1, 2, 3. I don't think I read 4 or 5, did I? I'll touch it just real quick. 4, 5. Just in case there's something special with that. Don't think so, but maybe. Weird ass office. I would hate to be in an office chair like that, or in that little, not even a cubicle, it's a cylindrical. Hello, shark right there. That's cute. That's papa. That's a lot of things to read. Replica isn't enough to cross the threshold. Original house must be brought back. How? Mother. No apparent link to our cause. Died at childbirth. Locker image. D-Class. 3546 personal item. Possible connection. Father. Radio tower repairman. Came in position of SCP-9174. How? Possesses knowledge of operating camera. Returned to house. What is unclear. Mind control obsession. Child. Potential Keter class threat. Must contain. Ages slower. No sustenance required. D-Class 3546. Has no recollection of the house. Amnestics. Has not yet forged a link with the house nor the child. Currently at test 178. Replication Division tunnel radio tower. Okay. SCP-9174 object class safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-9174 is to be stored in a secure locker. Personnel under security clearance 3 may not interact with SCP-9174. Description. SCP-9174 appears to be a 2003 model blank handheld camcorder with an additional non-factory feature. While viewing surroundings through the camera's viewfinder, objects classified as displacements can be seen. Sounds emitted from displacements can be heard through the SCP-9174 speaker. These objects do not exist outside the viewfinder since they cannot be physically interacted with in any way in our reality. Usage. Bringing SCP-9174 close to the user's eye while pointing at displacement in close proximity for 3 seconds triggers an unexplained event bringing the displacement into existence. These retrieved objects display some discrepancies with the former displacement version seen through the viewfinder. For instance, the retrieved telephone might ring at a slightly different pitch. Based on the tapes procured along with SCP-9174, it is evident that recording traumatic events with SCP-9174 transfers objects into the void between realities separate from ours. This results in the creation of displacements. Analysis. SCP-9174 has been disassembled and each part has been studied extensively. The hardware SCP-9174 is identical to a regular blank 2003 model handheld camera recorder except for having no serial number of any of the components. The firmware SCP-9174 has no differences in code from the regular blank 2003 model handheld camera. Connecting SCP-9174 to an external display causes the software to the external display to completely corrupt, requiring a manual firmware reinstall. Swapping any removable part of SCP-9174 causes SCP-9174 to stop functioning. Barrel office. I kind of want a new chair. Yeah, I see you, and I see the camera. Here we go. Crimson level lockdown in effect. MTF team en route to location. Option. Recall MTF team. Psych Warner, Director's Journal entry.
Director's Journal 2473. Testing on our primary objective, designated number SCP-R-9237, also known as the House, carries on, but to no avail.
The house and camera are two separate SCPs. Gotcha.
Subordinate 3546 have not yet forged a link potent enough to bridge the gap between realities on a stable basis. Subordinate 3546 is, as of yet, unaware of her link to both the house and the events that transpired within.
I see.
She is, however, beginning to demonstrate temporal reflexive memory relapse. This was expected, given her familial connection to the location. Luckily, she cannot form coherent memories as of yet. The amnestics are, at this point, still successful enough in their suppression, but It's only a matter of time before a recollection breaks through.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, our attempts at retrieving the original house are unsuccessful, and on a personal note, are becoming increasingly frustrating. Subordinate 3546's father was able to cross the threshold and enter the house, but his method of ingress remains unclear. It's obvious the house needs to be recorded with the handheld camera from the radio tower, but the combination of steps needed to transfer the house into our reality continues to elude us.
Interesting.
It is becoming apparent that D-Class 3546 will have to be involved directly at the location. However, this is a last resort, which implies relinquishing our control of the situation. I am determined to avoid such drastic measures for as long as possible. Case log ended.
He's in the house. Gotcha. Anything else to look at? No? Okay. Into whatever's behind me. Find out what they know about you. Papa! I see you, Papa.
I know this place.
Oh. Is there two different paths here, or what's... What, this one? Why does this one feel different? What was the point in that one? Okay. Whatever. Papa! Where art thou,
Dad?
Papa?
Dad, wait!
Into the water? I don't know if that's safe. What are you? Radio tech experiment. Well, Annie. Oh. Don't mind me.
Hello, Annie. I find it odd recording something for a future you. Although you're still inside, I feel like you're right here with me and have been forever. Already you've taught me more than you'll ever know. My sweet baby girl. You have no idea just how special you are. But I do. And that's all that matters. I am recording this now, so you...
Is it that hard to set the dials correctly, you ignorant dimwit? I can literally see the house through the camera. It's right there.
Oh.
Why won't it go through?
That seems a little too tall for me. Oop. Flamingo. Ooh. That was not the last flamingo. Satch. Rob Scranton was here. Oh, Scranton, you silly guy. You silly guy. He's the one that made the Scranton reality changers, because this machine ended up sending them between all dimensions. And he was the guy that ended up creating the reality anchor that is used to contain reality altering the SCPs by stabilizing reality around them so they can't bend reality. That's a cool little Easter egg. But where am I supposed to go? I don't think there's anything up here. Or can I touch the button? Yeah. But yeah, he was working with bending realities and interdimensional hopping with this machine. This machine ended by itself. It took him, and he spent, I don't know, probably the rest of his life in there until he built a reality anchor or something. I don't remember what SCP it's supposed to be technically called, but it's used by the facility a lot. So. So do I not go this way? Do I go this way? I don't think I can catch that. Alright, I guess I go this way. I don't think I can jump to that. I feel like that would just kill me. Oh, you back there? Where do you go? In a giant ass circle. For funsies. Gotcha. Alright, we go back, it seems. Is there another alternate path here? There is, but I don't think you go anywhere, do you? Confusing myself. Yeah, you just rotate around to each other. You do.
Where were you? You've
Ow.
been gone for an hour.
I'm here.
You wanted me
I
to
know
jump
where I
to
need
my
to go.
death.
Please, just help me get out of here now.
Oh, okay. We'll do what we can on our end. Meet us in front of the elevator in replication testing. We'll lift the lockdown from inside the security room.
Oh. I hope our little friends are alright. I feel like I missed a flamingo. You know how I feel about that. I don't think I looked in there. Looks like something silly happening in there. Georgie wanted me to kill myself in a video game. How dare they? Where is Edo Flamingo? I wish to touch it. I imagine there's another one. There has to be, right? Oh. What? You can't tell me there's a secret here and I can't go in there. Dad. Are those not the elevators you're talking about? You're talking about the ones over here or something, right? How you doing?
Ah, we're going with quiet suffering. I didn't think you were the type.
I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
There was an offer on the table to fuck over our employer. And if I recall, I accepted said offer without putting up too much of a fight.
That was shitty of me. I knew what I had to say to lead you on.
No one could ever force me to do anything I didn't want to do in the first place. So don't flatter yourself. Besides, I can't remember the last time I enjoyed myself at work this much. Thanks for that.
No problem, friend.
What'll happen to you now? They won't just let all of this slide.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Whatever it is, I'll be sure to meet it with a grin. Don't you worry about that.
And it'll probably be D-class, demotion, or execution.
Are you feeling better?
Ray patched me up, so I'll be just fine. But it looks like the two of you have some patching up of your own to attend to. Be gentle, Annie. She cares for you. Good luck, D-Class. Go find what needs finding.
Just put him in the upgrader. I don't know if that's a good idea, because the upgrader does upgrade, but it might upgrade his injuries from non-fatal to fatal. Hisashi. I don't know if that's what it does. It would not surprise me. Would not surprise. I can't go this way. Is there a flamingo in here? Wild chance. Yeah. Could duck to the bathtub one more time. How are you?
The sound of that alarm echoing through these hallways. Mwah. Music to my ears.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be
Beautiful
fine.
work, Annie. Just
It upgrades. Doesn't specify what it upgrades.
Your system. What matters is that you're still in one piece.
If I could have seen his face while he was being dragged under that event chopper. Oh, ouch! Pick me up, because I'm beginning the drip. What are you doing here, anyways? Don't you have your family history to unpack?
If you're having her be your little errand girl, the least you could do is reveal the reason behind your ill will.
Don't you dare, you miserable.
No! You've done enough yapping for the night! Besides, don't forget that both of us were affected! It's not only you here, you know!
It's not only me, it's only one freaking child.
Annie, I apologize for losing my temper. I don't like to use my big voice often.
It's okay. Don't sweat it. I'm all ears.
It was a while back, before your time at the Replication Division, on a night not unlike this one. The director was still a mid-level technician at the time, and we were quite close, actually, the three of us. We'd schmooze over this and that, the daily running of the facility, and our common love of the arts. He was a kind of man back then.
Did some lore here.
Or at least he seemed that way.
Didn't fool me.
Save that for someone else. You'd be all bubbly whenever he was around. So, one night he storms in here, aggravated beyond belief, eyes bulging, veins popping out, a whole hog. Apparently the director at the time berated him for some maintenance error.
Go figure.
He didn't take it all too well. And to add insult to this grave injury, a colleague made fun of him in front of the whole staff because of it. So he barges in, skips the usual hellos, and instead proceeds to unzip his trousers.
You piss in there?
His what?
His trousers. Somewhere in between the berating and the mockery, he apparently decided that the best course of action would be to relieve himself.
No, the good gibberish is not that.
Huh?
If you're confused, imagine our reaction at the time. We don't get confused for our filthy ceramic cousin as often as you might think.
But why?
After he finished, he just scurried off. Didn't even have the common courtesy to utter a word. You know, after urinating on someone, the least you could do is say sorry. Anyway, we found out the next day that he'd framed a colleague who made fun of him for this little mishap. Used it as a little bar.
I have no idea. It just, the report said Russian and American, I think. So I have no idea what they're going with.
That night was the stepping stone toward him becoming the man he is today. One could almost say he peed his way to the top.
Did you try telling someone?
A very
what he
flamboyant
did?
Russian, we'll go with that.
But someone wasn't willing to share anything about that incident.
Can you even imagine how humiliating it was for us? There is no greater sign of disrespect than that for a bathtub. Want to know how long the feeling stays, even after the smell dissipates? For a long fucking time.
You said us. I haven't heard you say that for the longest time. Makes me feel
British, if anything. I would agree. I don't make the rules. Or the voice
Get
changes.
your head out of your ass. There, you know everything. Happy now? Get out of here and leave me be.
Oh, come on. We can't leave it on such a sour note.
Yeah, whatever. Take care out there and don't get blown to smithereens. Happy?
Good luck, Annie. Until we meet next time.
I hope there'll be one.
Oh, there will be. Be sure of that.
Find out the reason for the bad Tubbs feud with the site coordinator. Oh. Worthy for checking. But yeah, this says Russian and American, I believe. American male as a male with a thick Russian accent, so I don't know. Although it's from the 1930s. Yes. So the one you were listening to was that sounded English might have been the American. Ah. And the angry, grumbling one might have been the Russian. Lies. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Ray. Hello. I don't know if there's a flamingo hiding somewhere else. I'll be sad if I don't find it. I've worked so hard. We'll just assume it might be somewhere else. Hi. Can I not talk to you?
Did you find what you were looking for?
I can't talk about it.
And I've gotten used to that.
It's things from my past, Ray. My family. I can't talk about it because I haven't made sense of it for myself yet. But this place, that house, the little girl, they chose me for a reason. A reason they've decided to keep from me for as long as I can remember.
It might be in here, Jack.
I've had this feeling. Like there's this piece of me that was ripped out somehow. And no matter what I did, where I'd go, I could never shake it off. I can't explain it. But I just know, I know that this will help me put it back together. And I know I haven't earned the right to ask for your trust. But I'm asking nonetheless.
So, what comes next?
I've got no idea. But if there's a chance my father has anything to do with this, I have to try and find him. At least now I know where to look.
It's a leap of faith. Sometimes you need to take it to see what will still be there once you climb back up.
And will there be someone there?
I'm thinking about it. It's probably not the time or place, but I know you read that letter in my office. If you're gonna go snooping around, you might want to turn off the sensors on my computer. It's fine. It was meant for you anyway. Not the way I wanted for you to read it, but it's that kind of night. Nothing goes to plan.
Do you take any of it back now?
I meant every word I wrote. I managed to wipe the security footage. You've got enough of a head start before they even notice you're gone. As far as they're concerned, none of us were involved. But I don't think they'll be too concerned with the skeleton crew that was left behind anyway. I guess this is it, huh?
I guess so.
Then a parting gift is in order. Consider this the final step of your safety rebrief. I hope you won't have to use it.
A gun? Oh. That does concern me, though. Why would I need a gun? I mean, it's the SCP world. Of course I need a gun.
And
it won't help
wherever
me
you're
for
headed,
anything.
you're not going to get far on those bony legs of yours. Take the car instead.
Someone's car keys.
For all of it. It means
Outrage.
everything
Somebody's.
to me. Knowing I have something, someone, to come back for.
We'll figure it all out then. Just come back in one piece first.
I will.
Find the
Give him
flamingo
hell, Annie.
first. Get inside the car, not before the flamingo. I don't think it's in the vent. I'll check just in case, though. I don't think they can fit in spaces they're not meant to be. Jeebus, creepus. Where'd you get those peepers? Peepers. Those eyes. Aha, he is, you sneaky son of a bitch. That's not the last one. Might be in trouble. I'm working on my bunny legs. I feel like I've looked almost everywhere. There's only so many places I can check. That was sneaky. I was like, they might put them sideways, but I doubt they would. Because they are Stifflon ornaments. Oh. Is that the car I'm taking, or am I taking the van? Hoppers! This one, gotcha. I don't want to touch you yet. Not till I find... Ooh. Can I go in here? No, but I can peek in there. I've not found all of the flamingos. I may have missed one or two. But where? Where have you gone, my little bird friends? Can't climb back here, can I? No. Oh, sorry. Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta. Aha! It's not the last one either. Fuck, where's that? Or do I need to find more in the game? Like, are they continuous? I almost want to look to see what the achievement says. It might just say all of them, though, in which case I'm screwed. Shit. I swore I looked everywhere. I go in the house. I cannot. It says open. It does not let me open. Let me check. Let me see if it tells me how many there are. Because I would hate to do all the work and not find them. Or did I get it? No, that was for that. I can do that? I need to do that. Oh, there are several more flamingos. Okay. There are 7 more. I've done 5. What? Do a thing. It didn't spoil anything super special, but good to know. I can do it. Yeah, there's no way there's 12 flamingos hiding in this facility right now. But I'm good. I'm happy I checked. It's a good possibility I would have missed them. There's 7 more somewhere. I don't think I could. Yeah, I didn't think so. There's no way they're all in here. Destroyed 5. There's none underneath here, right? Because it's destroyed 12 in one playthrough. How do I set you free, puppers? Or is that something I can do later? I'm trying to think. Ow. Is there a button up here? Free the dog chat, but I don't know how. Can I talk to you still? No. That's how to use it. Okay. I just need to continue the game. Gotcha. Okay. Doggy.
Putting that thing to good use already.
Good pupper. I thought I had to do something specific. I didn't know it was just game progression. For some reason you get like 2 achievements just for escaping, I guess. Now, normally you can't just like leave the facility like this, but sure. Oh, never mind. We're just in a simple hangar. Free dog. Captive no more. Oh, I drive? Oh. Controls wonky. There's no flamingos out here by chance, are there? I have no control. Can I go out this way? I don't think I can. I can go this way. Interesting. Which way am I supposed to go, though? This is really hard to control. We do a wee bit of exploring. I am driving like an insane person, but this is fine. I'm just driving like a maniac, maniac, maniac. I'm just being thorough, chat, because I feel like this is a game where I can just get every achievement if I want it. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Meh, 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 meh. Whoopsie. Alright, we'll get to where we need to go.
Alright, we're listening to KW 101. Now, we might be local,
really
but we're
loud.
going national, baby. Alright, it's time to get serious for a moment, folks. Wherever you're tuning in from, we hope you're safe. First and foremost, a region-wide evacuation is still underway due to severe landslides. But you're in good hands, everybody, okay? Trust the experts, and we'll all pull through. Things are looking grim, so let's turn to that one thing that always dispels the blues.
That's a pretty moon.
Music. Well, unless you play some blues, that is. The lines are now open, and we're live for your musical tastes. Hello, caller, you there? Yeah, tell us your name and your request.
Yes, hello. This is me, Bill, here from
I
around
want to
the
listen to
corner.
this.
Yeah, I gotta say, landslides, is that the best they could come up with? Come on. We know
I just
what
got
they're
teleported?
doing up in them warehouses, and it ain't no landslides, buddy roll.
All right, sir, please, for the third time, this is the segment of the show where we take song requests, and that's it.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Request time. Well, how about you play the song The Government Screws Us Over? You got that one? It's a humdinger, pal.
Could you please just, come off the air now?
Hey, they will not evacuate.
We seem to be having technical difficulties. Sorry about that, but it looks like the lines are open again. Hello, caller. We're ready for your name and request.
Aww. Alright.
Let's see.
Into the fog. Excuse you. Also, Sonny! I'm about to end. I feel bad. Never mind, you saw nothing. What's this about? I don't know what those are. Candles and a vigil, probably from a crash that I caused. Hello, Sonny, welcome. Escape the Replication Division. How are you all? I'm literally just about to end stream. I'm just trying to get to this next area and then I'll continue the rest here. So I apologize. We'll try to chain hop to somebody, I guess. What were you guys up to? Boy. What were you guys up to? I just ended up traveling right back to the facility. Hi! Excuse me. playing Go Home Annie, which an SCP game. It's kind of fun. Though a lot of it seems to be lore drop. I think I'm about halfway through it, to be honest. We'll finish the rest up later. I spent a lot of time just kind of goofing around, exploring things. It's a really pretty game, too. I'm excited to see what out. That's where I came from, I think. But yeah, once we get to this next area, wherever. Oh, is Frank here? Frank, where are you, Frank? Frank. Oh, little heavy turn there. Frank. Another candle. A flare or something. Frank. Frank. Hi, Frank. You go along now. No. I'm not food. I helped you out. You go along now, Frank. Yeah.
You
Hi,
done, Frank?
Shucks, Annie. I had to make sure it was you. Only weirdos left roaming these roads tonight.
Just yanking your chain, buddy. That is. No more chains for you.
I got food. I'll be back
Great
hopefully before you
outdoors
leave.
look good
Okay.
on you. Is it
No
all you
worries.
ever
Thank you
done?
for the raid very much. I appreciate it.
Kidding me? You people get to walk anywhere you want. Eat whatever you want. Stalk whomever you want to. This is the life.
This is a deer.
Enjoy it.
Not a
It'll
deer.
last.
Not
You
an
have no
actual
right
deer.
keeping you locked up in there.
There wouldn't be anything to enjoy if it weren't for you.
I have no idea what you're referring to, my dear. Just keep it on the down low.
Just keep it on the down low. I've already got the Replication Division on my back as is.
Hey, what are you doing here anyway? I doubt they introduced driving brakes in the 6 hours I've been away. Oh, no. Tell me they didn't figure out you were in cahoots with me.
Let's just say I put in my resignation letter voluntarily.
Let's just say I put in my resignation letter voluntarily.
Hello,
You
everyone.
did? Oh, fantastic. Now we're both rid of them. Knowing you must have stuck it to them real good. I just hope you didn't try to make a bigger splash than me.
Just a little bit.
No, Frank. There's room for only one star of the show this evening, and that's you.
So, what's next for you, kiddo? I tried hooking up with a herd of deer, but they didn't want me around. It's probably the guts falling out that chased them off.
I know my father has been missing for years.
I'm heading out to find my father, who's been missing for years.
Whoa, that sounds heavy. Yeah, families are tough, from what I've heard, at least. Can't say I've had the chance to experience it firsthand from inside a cage. I mean, heck, you're the closest thing to a family member I've got. Well, seeing as I owe you more than one, it's high time I return the courtesy. Call me superstitious, but my antlers have been buzzing non-stop for the past hour.
I don't speak not, dear. What does that mean?
Trouble on the way.
I figure the hills are already crawling with MTF. Only now they've got 2 reasons to be out and about.
If those Replication Division goons come knocking, you'll want my help.
And if it's anything else?
Then you'll need it.
You just take care of yourself out there. Don't go getting caught in some headlights now. Now that you're free, it can happen, you know.
Oh, ha ha ha, make fun of the deer, why don't you?
Happy for you, buddy.
Until we meet again, my friend.
Always a pleasure, Frank.
They're not normally this chill. Not deer are actually very predatorial. They usually hunt in packs, stalk, confuse, and lead people. What? Where'd I go? Did I just get turned around? What happened? I got sent up the road or something. I'm just glad I didn't hit Frank. Anyway, SCP Game, Secure, Contain, Protect, Foundation. A bunch of... it's a fun little thing if you're into somewhat spooky, funny, and all sorts of different things. There's a mix of everything. But essentially a world of a multiverse of anomalous activities. And a bunch of reports on different anomalies and stuff like that. There's a wiki. That's the source material for everything. It's supposed to be a big community-led thing, so not any particular company or entity owns it. And this game, Let's Go Annie, is a game in the SCP Universe. We don't know too much about it. It has to deal with
Fasten your seatbelts even tighter, because
Annie.
it's time to get your
Her
spooks
father
out.
had a recorder that
That's
could
right, a brand new edition
manifest
of
things from the
Tales
void,
Nether is
and her
coming
mother
right
in
up.
a house.
Take it away.
Anyway.
I was but a young man when I set forth on this perilous
Am I listening
path.
right now? Also, hi.
The horrors.
I
that were
think this is an
unveiled before
SCP. I
my
don't know
eyes
what though.
Have furrowed my face and carved my mind. Now, I have become the path that I set upon a lifetime ago.
Train
Gadagoth.
station.
That is its name. Gadagoth.
I don't remember what
ventured
Gadagoth
on this
is.
quest to slay the beast.
A beast.
My thirst for glory would be quenched by its blood. My unyielding hunger for power would be vanquished upon feasting on its flesh. And that incessant clamor in the back of my mind, which has followed me throughout my days, would be reduced to a whisper. And now, the beast was finally within my reach. As I drew ever closer to its lair, the distant echo of warnings from weary travelers and warriors alike rose to a scream. The rancid stench of death lingers amongst the sycamores.
That's not coming from me by
Severed
chance,
heads
is it?
hang from branches like fruit of decay. Festering limbs cover the ground beneath me, filling the air with dread
it's not
and malice. Unwaveringly, I carry on with but one goal in mind: to find that which sowed all this death. The frailty of a rumor became apparent now that the beast towered above me.
A beast.
For no mere spoken word could rival the sheer horror that unfolded before my very eyes. Gadagoth. That is its name. Gadagoth. And I have come to claim its head.
Oh, nope, going too far. Oh, did I ended up cutting that too short? I'm sad. Is that a... Yeah. Radio time. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. I did save right there, so maybe I'd like to get out of the car section. I don't want to take up too much more time.
Run. It's not safe.
Oh, understood. I don't feel like I have control right now. I don't.
You have got to be kidding me.
Hands on the wheel, head into position. Eyes in front of you at all times.
I don't know. I don't know if the puppy's in the backseat. I feel like I just let him go.
License and registration, please.
Can I see some identification?
Can I see some identification?
I'm afraid I can't do that, madam. I'm going to have to ask you again, nicely. Please hand over your license and registration.
Oh, which one? We're not cop friendly, it seems, right now. Up yours, big. How about I shove them up your ass instead? Let's
How
go.
about I shove them up your ass instead?
My. Such wanton insubordination. I realize you are under considerable amounts of stress at the moment, but I'd like to state that I am calmly approaching this situation. You are under no duress.
Blow me. I'll give you some duress.
Blow me. No, Don't.
Well, if that is the case, I can only deduce that this opposition in the face of authority stems from a character forged in a lonely and meager existence. And you are all alone. Are you not, Annie?
Oh, they know my name. We don't even ask that.
Screw you! How do you know my name?
Oh, I know all about you. Our rendezvous has been in the cards for a long time. Each turn you took has led you to this exact point at this exact time. And here we are now.
I can't look over, by the way, chat.
Collides with your resolve.
Seafo, he gull. I'll hit him with the seagull. Don't mind me, I will. No, I got controlled there.
You would love nothing more than to reach for that gun Ray was kind enough to provide you with. If only you could use it to unleash all that anger that's been brewing inside of you. But what is anger, if not an extension of guilt? Guilt that's been clawing at your throat ever since the day you were born. Or rather, because of it. Tell me, Annie, how does it feel to have killed your own mother?
Oh, news to me. Oh.
She died, giving birth to you
right.
just so you could squander your life away, didn't she? Do you think she'd do the same now, knowing what an immeasurable screw-up you turned out to be?
I'm trying the best I can. Fuck off!
And your poor father, having to stomach the sight of you every day after you butchered the love of his life.
That's
you
a
cling to Daddy
violent
in your
description
image of him, but know that he abandoned you for being the abominable disgrace you are.
Oh, these are both weird, but sure.
Daddy, why don't you like me, Daddy? No, I didn't do anything.
So this is some mimetic SCP. I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to right now.
Oh, at least you have your friends, right? You know, the two basement rats, both of whom you used tonight to facilitate this little road trip of yours. My, how lucky they are to have you. But that seems like a pattern of yours. You suck, and you suck the life out of anyone crazy enough to come close to you until you get enough to keep you going.
I need to suffer for all the pain I've caused.
Here's the truth, Annie. No one wants you on this earth. And your excursion this night is merely the final nail in the coffin that is your useless and regrettable life. Feel the barrel of the gun. Feel just how short it is. All it takes is for a single bullet to cross that distance, ending all your worries with it. Come on now, take the leap. Embrace it. You're so close to salvation.
Oh, I was supposed to press the stop. I thought I was telling me to press it to use. Whoopsie. Oh, I need to stop doing that. That's fine.
Feel the barrel of the gun.
I needed to spam that to stop it, not to use it.
All it takes is for a single bullet to cross that distance.
That's fine. I was hungry anyway.
Your worries with it. Come on now, take the leap. Embrace it. You're so close.
I thought it was a choice move. I still don't know what the fuck that thing is.
And they'll do it the old-fashioned way.